Yeah, and the Bucks O line is horrible, bro.
They were getting
Like
stuffed all day or what?
they can't run the ball to save their life.
All I'm saying is though, like they have Aaron Rodgers get killed with that mediocre ass team he got, and then Tom Brady doing this shit with a much better team.
It's a divorce,
It's not
man.
a
The
it's not a
divorce
much better
affected him.
team though. What
It's
makes them
not.
much better?
The offense is much better than the Packers by
He's
far.
missing
No,
weapons. Julio Jones hasn't been there.
Julio
dude, they
Jones
are
just played. He's the one who got the touchdown.
Yeah, he
The-
got back.
they got
Just came back.
they got
But they had
undrafted
They had Mike Evans
un-
and Chris Godwin
No, I'm
for
not
enough
hearing that.
time, though. I'm not hearing that.
Like,
Mike
undrafted
Evans,
free agents
Mike
on that
Evans.
offensive line. That offensive line has undrafted free agents on it, bro.
Question: Is Tristan Wirfs still there?
Yes, and he was doing his
Is
shit.
Shaq Mason still there?
Yes,
No,
Oh, okay,
no,
it's better. It should
the
be good
other
enough.
the other so
It should be good
so
enough.
two offensive linemen are going to block five defensive or
I saw Andrew Whitworth be the only capable lineman on the Rams, and they made it to a Super Bowl. And they all line was
if
good.
we're really about to say that the Bucks offense not much better than the Packers offense, they were just
No, the receiving core is better, of course. But I'm just saying it all starts with the offensive line, though.
and their offensive line is better than the Packers.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We're not going to do that.
Who's on the Packers offensive line? That's what I want to know.
Ask, bro. Like,
Who's on the Packers
No.
offensive line? That's what I want
The
to know.
four of us on this call right now is basically the Tom Brady offensive line.
that you're OD.
That's OD. That's OD. See, this is what the. Oh my God, bro! There's no way.
Hey, Mel, 1 minute and 41 seconds to it, and you smoking catnip?
But-
Absolutely, you smoking catnip, bro. Oh my God.
Okay.
You really about to
All
say?
right.
You really about to say the O-line?
You're being disrespectful to
So you're
Tristan
about to
Wirfs and
say-
Shaq
so
Mason
you're-
OD
No,
right now.
no. So you're basically saying that the Bucks offense basically bottom five because you're saying me, Troy, G. You're basically saying they bottom five.
The offensive line, yes.
No, it's not. What? What? What are we talking about?
Let me tell you. Let me
Come on,
straighten
bro.
something up for you guys. Let me
Okay.
Serious, bro?
Okay.
If I was
So,
blocking
man.
for Tom Brady, he getting sacked on every play. I bleed blue.
Like, are we
don't
really
understand.
about to say, bro, that the Bucks offense is bottom five?
They're
That's
both. They're
OD,
both.
bro.
They are both trash, bro. The Packers offense and the Bucks offenses are trash. They are both horrible.
He does have a. He does. They have not been playing well. They have not, and that's why you got
But
that
compared
screaming
to
match
the
on the sideline a
Packers?
couple of games ago. When
No,
he
but if
yelling
you're
at him.
saying if you're going to tell me that the Bucks wide receiver core is better, 100%. I'm not going to debate that. But the Packers have a better running game, do they not?
Not by much.
I mean, who
honestly.
has the more capable?
Like, not by
quarterback?
much.
Who would you rather
AJ
have?
Dillon is better than their next best guy, so I can give you that. But like,
Yeah, like as a duo.
but
yeah.
like as a duo,
That's
yeah.
what
But
But that's what I mean.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But like,
Yeah, what one is good at, the other one is bad at, and what the other one's bad at, the other one's good at. It's pretty much you're just splitting hairs.
What do you mean by that?
I don't think it's splitting hairs at all. I don't think it's splitting hairs at all.
The Packers have a better running game than the Bucks, and the Bucks have a better.
They have
receiving core
a
than-
better
than-
duo.
They have a
They have a
better-
better duo. But as the running game as a whole, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably taking Lenny. I mean, if we just want to talk about this season, I'm probably taking Lenny. I think Aaron Jones is better than Leonard Fournette.
What
but I
has
think
Leonard
this season
Fournette done? What has Leonard Fournette done this season?
better than what the Packers offensive? I mean, if I can go back and look at it just for you.
Oh, be
I'll
my
go
guest,
back.
please. Please,
Yeah,
be
I
my
mean,
guest.
so first I'll go overall what his stats are. So Leonard Fournette this year has 112 carries for 386 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's go to what they've done in the past couple of games.
How many yards did he have last night?
He only had 9 carries for 24 yards, and he only got 9 carries.
Yeah,
What he
I
had
was
the
like-
week before that?
Yeah,
What he had the
he
week
started
before
him
that?
in there.
He only got 8 carries last game because the niggas got shut out.
Yeah, so they're just not running the ball. So like,
No,
that's why I
He
said they
got
have a
stopped.
better duo. No,
he
they're not
got
running.
stopped on 3rd and 1, and then 4th and 1 on
Every
on
running back in the
consecutive
world, every running back in the world has been stuffed on a 3rd and 1 and a 4th and 1. So I'm not trying to hear that.
Like,
Aaron Jones has been stuffed on the 3rd and 1. AJ Dillon has been stuffed on the 3rd and 1. Derrick Henry, JT, Nick Chubb, all them dudes have been stuffed on 3rd and 1s. I'm not trying to hear that. So, but you're using it like, oh, he got stuffed on the 3rd and 1. Like, okay, and everybody does.
I said on back-to-back plays, a 3rd and 1, and then a 4th and 1.
I guarantee you can go look through the history and see a lot of dudes that's happened to everybody.
Every running back on this earth.
Everybody. Even the greatest of all time, I'm pretty sure it's happened to him before.
But everything has happened to everybody on this planet. So then why are we arguing then?
You're bringing up something to diminish somebody else when
no. We're saying that everything has happened to everyone. So then what are we arguing about? What was the point?
You're using him getting stuffed on the 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 to say, yeah, he's not that good. The running game's not that good.
I'd rather have the combination of AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones than one Leonard Fournette.
Which is fine. That's why I said as a duo, I'll give you that.
But
I'd rather have
game between each other is not by that much. I'm saying, and my main point is the Bucks offense period is better than the Packers offense. Point blank period. There's no ifs and ands or buts. Like there's nothing you can say about it. They're just better.
I mean, I could see where you're going because Aaron Rodgers does not.
He has like literally his rookie receiving core are rookies. They just got in the league. You got You got Mike Evans, who's been a consistent 1K receiver since 2013, 2014. You got Chris Godwin, a top slot receiver in the league.
Okay, but we're talking about this current season, as we are right now, right?
And it's still been better than the Packers. The Packers' best offensive game was against the Bears. Just let that sink in. I would say the best offensive game they've had all year was against the Bears.
Okay.
That's not saying much.
And I'm pretty sure
your best game?
I'm pretty sure the Bucks' best game was against a shitty team.
It was against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're not going to act like the Kansas City Chiefs defense ain't been playing better than anybody expected this year. Packers, Vikings, they put up 7. Bears, they put up 27. They scored 14 against the Bucks. They won the game and scored 27 against the Packers. But we all know they didn't look good. But hey, 27 points cool. 22 against the Giants, 10 against the Jets, 21 against the Commanders. Their best game to this day offensively was against the Bears. That's not saying much about an offense at all.
He owns
Aaron Rodgers gets shitted on for the team he's got on. Every time they lose, he gets shit on.
No, I'm shitting on every. Look, I said they are both playing like some trash.
Yeah, but it's worse for Brady because
it's worse for Brady.
I'm sorry, I don't think your divorce should be making you look this bad, bro. This divorce shouldn't be making you.
It's the divorce. He's gonna come back next week, and he's gonna be old time Brady. You know,
old time Brady,
father time, mother time, whatever time you call it. It always comes, but it doesn't seem to come for two people. You know, LeBron and Tom.
No. Father time is undefeated, but he has one tie with Bernard Hopkins. He has one tie, and that's with Bernard Hopkins. Father time is still undefeated. So I don't care what people say.
It's the divorce.
I mean, speaking of Tom Brady and the divorce, I mean, that was finalized today. Do y'all feel like this is gonna help him now that it's finally like done out the water? Do you feel like that divorce has been a hindrance?
Hopefully, it helps him because it's out of the way.
It got a lot of fire under him now. 17 years. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna do me. I'm playing the league for another 10 years.
Yeah, I just find it hilarious that she really gave him an ultimatum, football or me. That's retarded.
Facts.
Yeah, football me is kind of OD.
I like for me, like, look, if you know this is what I love, don't ask me to choose between you because I'm not going to choose you. No. Like the fact that you would even put that ultimatum out there.
At what point does it then become you and her?
You can't. All right, I'm gonna
go ahead.
Then I'm gonna let you go. Professional athletes, Trent can vibe with this because he's been doing it. He's in the middle of doing it right now. I'm done doing it. We've been playing football since we were 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. When you become a professional athlete, Most people get to quit their jobs or finish their jobs or retire from their jobs 50, 65 years old. They try to tell you at 33, the prime of your life,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do this no more. If he was the CEO at a bank, would she say it's the bank or me? That's his job. Like that's what he does. He whether you can't say it's football or me. I mean, let's get it. I mean, I'm very football players, basketball players, baseball players put a lot on the line as far as they have to sacrifice just as much as the wives and the girlfriends do. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
different sacrifice.
Yeah, but I still ask, at what point does it become him and her?
When
And
he's
this is
done,
what I
That's the
was.
question.
And
when
But that's
when
the
when
question
he's
she's
when
asking,
he
because
when he's
if you
done.
retire, right? But if you retire, right, that means, in the normal eyes to her, he's done. Then he sits at home for 3 months and he starts having those conversations with her again. Oh, I miss football. I want to go back. And her mind is like, damn, I thought now we was gonna be able to do some things together, explore other options, like be a
But
family.
we're not.
And it's like,
but my problem
right, which
is
is like, and I get what you're saying, Mel, but it's like you gotta kind of understand where she. I don't agree with the ultimatum. That's crazy,
No,
but
I don't because my thing is
not in that
he's
aspect. Because ultimatums aren't
he's
bad. All right,
he
ultimatums
signed a
sometimes
deal
need to
with
be used.
who said he signed a deal with who was it? Fox or ABC?
Mm-hmm.
So
he
he wasn't
still
going
would
to
have
be
been
home
gone
anyway.
regardless.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
wasn't
what I
going to be
was
home
getting.
anyway.
No,
And that's what I was
100%.
getting to because of
100%.
my whole thing was you complaining about a couple months when the deal he signed when he retired, he still would have been. He wouldn't have been home. He would have been on the. I would say he would be on the road even more because he doesn't get 9 games in Tampa
Exactly.
Bay. He has to go on the road every week now. So my
Yep.
whole thing is he gonna be gone more.
Depending on
Like-
what the studio is, because if they got a studio, then they sit in one spot.
Fair,
Unless
but
they're assigned to go do a game or they're assigned to go sit courtside.
well, I thought he got the same
most-
deal like Tony Romo, and Tony
I
Romo
think he got
travels
the
to his
Romo deal.
games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he
and Tony Romo
he-
travels to his games. So
He's doing all
Yeah,
of
because
like
they're
all the
different
big games.
places. That's what I'm saying. If he's going to be a guy calling the game, then yeah, he would have to travel. But if he's going to be in a studio like Ryan Clark and those guys, like
and I guess my thing is
studio
like
is always in one spot.
he wanted like she wanted him home more, but like I don't see the problem with him going back to play football.
No,
because the only thing is he wakes up, he gets to sleep in a couple more times. Okay, like if you love him that much, him doing what he loves should never be an issue.
Exactly.
No, 100%. But you gotta think on the sacrifice end too. Is like.
What's that?
Does she
That's
not
what
still
I'm just
model?
thinking how I'm on the devil's advocate because I'm trying to think about how she was thinking to like want to go this far to where the divorce is finalized now.
But
Like,
does
that's a
she
big
not?
step where it's like, all right,
Does
fuck it, I'm done. Like I'm not doing this. Like there's I don't like want to do this other shit, but there's other aspects to it. There's way more aspects to it than her to just be like it's football with me and he picked football. Okay, I'm.
Did
That's something they can
Skylar
work with.
Diggins' husband look at her and be like, "It's basketball or me"? No, she was able to because as a dad, I'm pretty sure that he would want his wife at home with the kids.
Oh, 100%.
But she's playing basketball.
But see,
I
that's
mean,
his
that's a
sacrifice.
little different because that's like
That's his
3 months.
sacrifice.
That's like 3 months out the year as opposed to
Yeah.
8.
But
Like that's just a
but
lesser
she's been
time.
married
But
to
I get your
Tom.
point.
She's been married to
She
Tom
still
for
has to work
17
out.
years.
She still has to do all the shit.
But she was married to Tom for 17 years, so she's been watching him go through the process for 17
You know what you signed up for.
years.
Facts, because I'm almost positive.
That's why she booked, because
Did
she
she
didn't-
retire
I
modeling?
wasn't up for it no more.
Yeah,
She retired modeling. How long ago was this?
A couple of years.
maybe 10 years ago.
Back. Yeah,
7 years. 10,
She
7
retired
years.
modeling. She retired modeling.
She's not.
that long
She's
ago?
not. She's not
Retired. She's just
retired.
like-
She's not doing like the runway stuff.
Okay, so she's just bored. That's
Basically.
that's what I'm
Nah, I
hearing.
wouldn't-
That's-
I wouldn't-
She's bored. She doesn't want to be. She wants Tom to be home all day.
Okay,
But
this
the
is gonna
deal
be-
he signed was a 10-year deal, and he wouldn't have been home regardless. So
This is my last tangent on this. It's like there might be a little of she wasn't able to do what she loves as long as he is being able to do what he loves.
Oh, you think it's some
Mm,
envy then?
For
They
sure.
could be
For
there's some
sure.
in there because I'm pretty sure there is because she's like, well, I had to stop modeling and doing my thing. Well, you got to stop and doing your thing. Brady's like, nah, if I could do this until
She
I'm
said
50, I'm gonna do it.
he said to the chick backstage, I didn't know my name. I'm Tom Brady, bitch.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
I
Like,
mean, I
it's
get it, man, when you love
she
doing
knew what
something,
she
but it's
signed
like
up for.
17 years, how much longer you gonna play? What if he retires at the
But
end of the year? He can't do it no more. Like that's a 1 year of playing more football than being like with your family. Like I
but
don't.
you tell, but that's the thing.
I
What's the
agree. The
difference
ultimatum was crazy in
if
that
he wasn't?
situation. That
No, but
ultimatum
my
was
thing
crazy.
is, if he was a manager or a CEO of something and they don't retire until they're 55, 60 years old.
Yeah, but
Tom Brady is 45. He's
in his
45 years old.
but we have to look at history. In history, when guys retire, big guys like Tom, they find other ways to stay around the sport. So if it's football, you'll find a way to curb that appetite to play by being in another area of that sport. A lot of NFL analysts
Yeah,
are
but
ex-football
that
players
doesn't.
for that reason. And what I'm
But that
saying
doesn't
is,
mean
you
that's
don't
what
think they
Tom
felt
Brady
that way
wants to
even
do.
without the girl being there. You don't think they felt like, damn, I love this sport. I want to keep playing, but I can no longer play. Right. So
Well, I
He
think
can
Brady felt
play,
like he
in
could
his
though.
aspect,
but
right, he felt
he
like
was
he
a
could, but that's
was
where
he?
I want to turn the twist. The way this season going, bro, is everybody where I'm looking at is saying that you should have stayed retired, my boy.
That's because the team around him is bad.
Nah, I
Like
mean,
everything,
he did
the
have 300,
receivers
I
board
think,
got hurt,
25 yards.
offensive line got hurt. It's a lot of different. There's a lot of
Yeah,
factors
aspects that
going
go to
into
it, yeah, but
why.
it's like you're gonna waste. What is he now? 36, 37? Am I off? What is he?
Who
Tom Brady, what is he? 38, 39?
He's
45?
45.
Oh, my bad. I don't listen. I don't keep up with people's age. I don't even know my own birthday. Um, I'm playing, but no, I don't keep up with people's age. But yeah, he's 45. Like, damn, that nigga old. What Kevin Hart say to the dude?
All right. First of all, 45 isn't old.
damn, man.
Let's pump the brakes on
I got
that.
14 years to get there.
Tom
So
Brady was playing football. Oh no, we were born when he started playing. I was
yeah,
born.
And we
I was born when he
can we?
started playing football.
Shit, I wasn't.
All right. Can we?
I
I'm
wasn't either.
45.
I was
I'll be
alive.
45 in December.
Oh,
Can
that's tough.
Congratulations, my boy.
I
You'll
know.
be
Yeah,
in December.
that's crazy. But
Um,
yeah.
damn, look at these young heads trying to. Oh, that's crazy.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just pointing
You
out the
lived a
fact that I
long-
was
y'all will
born.
be
I
there.
think the
Full
year
life.
he got drafted. When did he get drafted? 99. I was born in 98. So hey, just putting that out there. But well, I know we talked about Brady. I know we talked about Rodgers. I'm gonna throw a third quarterback in there, adding in Russell Wilson. So those three guys have not performed up to standards this year. I think Aaron Rodgers, like I predicted, Brady, which is a little more surprising, and Russ, which I think is probably the biggest surprise of them all, have
I
all
thought we was
underperformed.
giving Russell Wilson the Baker Mayfield excuse.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that shit.
No.
That's what was said on
I'm
the
a chalk.
show.
I'm a chalk. But I'm gonna do with Russ.
That's what was said on the
One,
show.
his head coach is horrible, and the team like it's the same thing. Like
They
the
point
team,
the finger
what we thought,
around.
what we
Everybody
thought the
want to point
team
the
was
finger
going to
around.
be.
Tom Brady is not playing up to Tom
See,
Brady.
like,
What did you think? What did you think
Aaron
the team was
Rodgers
gonna
not
be, Mel?
playing up to Aaron Rodgers.
Hmm?
Russell Wilson, I don't even know what he playing like.
Mel,
And
what
No,
did you
he's
think the
not.
team was gonna be?
And you know what the consensus that's bad, right? The shit
I thought there was a
'cause
10
my
win
boss
team.
said this to me. Shout out to me. That Russell, or was it Jeff? I think it was the assistant manager of my job. But he said he never liked it was Jeff. I never liked Russell Wilson anyway. I never thought he was that good of a quarterback. So now people get to have these opinions about Russ, but nobody was saying anything. Oh, Russ a bum, Russ this, Russ was only good because of Legion of Boom. Russ only they hit the in fish leagues because of this, and it's like the dude had talent. Like he might not have the same talent now because of the injuries and whatever's
His
going on
game
with his
has to.
arm.
His game has to change.
Yeah, I mean
my
that
thing
can
is,
be it
like,
too. But saying all this other shit about he's not that good of a quarterback, like you don't win a championship unless you Nick Folks
That's nasty as you know why. That's,
Oh
you
my
know why that's so nasty.
god!
If the Seattle Seahawks offense didn't play, they didn't play, they still win the game.
No,
So like, I don't
What game? What game?
no, they don't.
It's the one against the Denver Broncos.
If they don't play, if they literally do not play this, they don't like what's the name? They don't. They
So
still
what you? Okay, so I just want
They
to
had a
make sure I'm here.
safety, a
No,
defensive touchdown,
listen. Okay,
special teams touchdown. Like,
okay. So I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. You're saying Russell Wilson is basically, listen,
I don't.
don't be nasty with this,
don't be
please
gross
don't.
here. You
Please
missed my
don't.
point. Don't be.
Yeah, I was like, if you say a name that I think you're gonna say, you definitely missed the point.
no. I'm not saying names. I'm just
grew
saying
up.
you. I mean, you're saying that anybody could have done what
No. Troy
did.
said you don't win a Super Bowl like that. I'm just saying like
You don't win a Super Bowl. He basically alluded to like you don't win a Super Bowl if your quarterback's not good. And I'm like, there's too many examples of winning the Super Bowls off the strength of your defense and your defense alone.
That's
Like,
true. That's good,
But-
cool. But you still need a
But
quarterback
football,
to put
but
up some damn
football is a
points.
complement. Yeah, but football
You
is
still need
a
him to put up
complementary
points.
sport.
That's
Like,
the same
everybody's
thing y'all
reliant
use with
on
Eli.
everybody.
Am I not telling the truth? It's the same thing people use with Eli. Is that
and it's
always
wrong. And it's
defense,
wrong
defense,
though.
defense.
But it's wrong.
It is wrong, but that's the
because
same
Eli's
thing I
whole
can
thing-
say. Two things can be true at once. You can have a mid quarterback, whatever y'all want to call him, an average quarterback, and win a championship with him too. But how likely is that? How likely is that? How often
in
do
the
we see that
recent
today?
future or
How often do we see that in the last 10 years?
in the last 10 years, you know who was winning Super Bowls? Tom Brady.
Right.
And you had an anomaly, Nick Foles. Like other than that, other than Nick Foles, all the quarterbacks that won were top 10.
Right.
Honestly, top 5.
But you make
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Who? We talking when they past 10 years type shit.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson top 10 when they won the Super Bowl? I
When
don't
they
know
won
if
the
Russell.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't know if Russell Wilson was like that yet.
I don't know if he was top.
Hellfire.
Stafford was borderline top 10 when they
He
won.
was literally at 10.
Exactly.
Yes, he was 10th. I don't care where you put him.
But my thing is,
Don't act
we're
like that.
talking
Don't try
about
to ignore what they were
Russell
saying about Russ
Wilson.
when he was in Seattle getting that thing done.
Russell
no,
Wilson was
no.
No, I said when he won the Super Bowl. We just talking about when they won the Super Bowl.
Because I don't think
I don't know if he was top 10. He was not Russ yet. He was just a really good game manager who could escape with his legs, and he always made big plays on third down. That was the thing about Russ.
he probably was. We knew the talent, but I think back then it's not crazy to say that he could probably name 10 quarterbacks better. He probably was, but I probably think if you can look at it. You can look at it back then.
I mean, he wasn't top. He wasn't top 5 for sure. 100%.
No.
Maybe he teetered between 8 and 12.
Colin Kaepernick was a top 10 quarterback.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Don't do that. You want me to lose my shit? I will lose my shit right now if you think that Colin Kaepernick was ever a top 10
Troy could
quarterback.
just say little things and everybody ready to explode? Like dynamite. I got the fucking fuse over here. Man.
That is
Don't make me go
that
get the
is-
cup, Mel. Don't make me go get the cup, bro. Don't make me bring whiskey Troy out there.
But basically, going with Rodgers, Brady, and Russell Wilson, I wanted to know: do y'all think they are done? Do you think maybe not passing of the torch, but maybe these young dudes are taking the torch by force? I want to know: do y'all feel
There's some
like
bullying going on.
it's pretty much a new era? They need to be done because the new guys are here.
I wanna do something.
I want to wait, but like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
wanna just-
crazy.
just
But like I
mellow.
want to see like by the end of the season type shit because anything of course can happen. Everybody can start picking up Russ because it look like Russ. I don't want to say it because it's looking like it, but shit, I don't know.
yeah.
I just want to do this real quick. So you tell me if the overall team is better, right? And we could do all three of the teams of the quarterbacks you just named.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills,
Yes.
better than all three?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I
Clearly.
would say the Jets, but come on, guys.
They're better. Hey, the Jets are better than the Broncos. And other than quarterback, they might be better than the Packers. I'm not gonna hold you. Other than quarterback and corner, because Jair Alexander's still there.
Okay, Miami.
They're better than the Broncos.
Broncos and Packers, not
I
the
mean,
Bucks.
they're not better than the Bucks.
No.
But they're better than the Packers
Yes.
because there's no weapons. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not skipping New England. We ain't doing this. All right, Baltimore.
They're better than the Broncos and the Packers.
Yeah. I mean, they just beat the Bucks, but
They're not better than the Bucks.
It's 50-50. That's for sure a coin flip at that point.
Okay.
I just don't like. Oh, they're for sure better than all three. For sure better than all three.
Wait, who?
Cincinnati. They're for sure better than all three.
Yeah, they're better than all three.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is better than all three, but Baltimore isn't.
Baltimore is close because I don't like the receiver weapons. Like they've been playing better than I thought they would, but I still don't like their weapons. I still don't like that Mark Andrews is your only legit threat. I don't like that. Like, yeah, you got Gus Edwards back, that's cool, but you got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and Joe Mixon. I'm taking that over the Ravens.
So we just going
That
off
just
the names
happened.
at this point.
No, let's not do that. Because we're not going to act like Tyler Boyd is some big name, and Tyler Boyd is still producing.
No, but I'm saying, when I said we're going off of names, like literally, the Ravens just beat the Bucks last night.
I mean, the
Bears just beat the Patriots. Are we gonna sit here and hype up the Bears like that? No,
but we're basing it off of how the teams have been playing this year.
And how the teams have been playing. I think the Bengals have clearly played better than everybody on this that we talk about.
The Bengals started off like some bullshit the first 2-3 games.
The Ravens, what the Ravens been like?
The Ravens have blown 3 double-digit leads going into a fourth quarter. The Bucks have only looked good for one game, though.
Come on,
blowing leads, and looking bad. Okay,
that means they look good in one half and literally they look good in one half. Like they were up 20-3 or something or whatever it was against the Bills. That second half they looked like a completely different team. Same thing with the Giants. They was up and then that second half, fourth quarter, they did not look like the same team. That means you're not putting it together for 4 quarters. So if you only look good one half and you look bad the other, I'm not calling you that great of a team.
So what part of the Bucks is telling you that they're a good team?
I don't think they're that great of a team. I think them and the Bucks are pretty much on equal playing field. Honestly, I think they're on equal playing field. But I think the Bengals are a clearly better team. Did they start off struggling in the first couple weeks of the season? Yes, absolutely. Not taking that away. But out of all these teams that we talking about, they the ones that for sure have hit their stride now. Now, we're going to see what it looks like without Jamar Chase. I'm a believer because I love T. Higgins. So I think they'll be just fine. But however, we're going to see. If they all of a sudden without Jamar Chase start struggling, I'll walk it back. But as of right now, I think they are a better team than the Bucks, Packers, Broncos. And I think they're a better team than the Ravens.
Bengals shit gonna change. I think my shit gonna change by the end of a few weeks because I think that they about to struggle.
Who?
The Bengals.
Why? Yeah. Never mind.
I'll skip the Browns in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, don't ask me about Pittsburgh.
Tennessee.
Broncos.
Yeah,
that's it. Broncos. I don't know if I can say they're better than the Packers. I can't say that.
I'll skip Indy, Jacksonville, and Houston, unless you guys want to.
They're all better than the Broncos. Oh, except for Houston. I'm sorry, except for Houston. I'm still taking the Jaguars over the Broncos. I'm sorry.
The Texans, they damn near fucking splitting hairs with the damn Broncos.
All right, Kansas City.
Clears.
Clears all of them.
All clears.
The Chargers.
Yeah, nah.
I can't say they're better than the Bucks, but I really want to. But their defense has been so trash, and Brandon Staley is making that offense look like shit. But I think they're better than the Broncos and who's the other team we're talking about? I think they're better than the Packers. Yes. So far.
Nothing, man.
I don't know why you're so surprised.
I'm just.
You think the Chargers? Wait, do you think the Chargers just clear the Bucks? Do you think the Chargers clear the Bucks or something?
Hey, no, I'm just.
I want to know.
We're gonna skip the Raiders and Denver because Denver's in it. Right? Mel, do you think the Raiders are better than any of those three teams?
You might fuck around better than the Packers.
I mean, that's a good question. Defensively, no, they suck. So no.
Okay. Now we got me and Trent's division, which is Philly, Giants, and Dallas.
All three
They
of them.
all clear. They all clear. They all clear. All three of them clear. Every single one of them clear.
I'll skip the Commanders. Minnesota.
Clear.
Oh, better than all three right now.
Clear.
Better than all two right now. Yes.
I gotta skip Green Bay. I'll skip the Bears and the Lions. The Falcons.
Better than the Broncos. I can't say they're better than the Packers. I can't say they're better than the Packers though, but they're better than the Broncos.
Warlock said the Giants don't clear none. I think you're in the wrong place.
Why not just a Philly?
The Giants clear them teams. Maybe not yours, but they clear them teams.
I can't do Tampa. I'll cut out the Cardinals.
The Saints are only better than the Broncos. I'll save you the time. They're only better than the Broncos. The Saints are only better than the Broncos. That's it. They're not better than the Packers. They're not better than the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's kind of splitting hairs.
Are they better than the Broncos?
Yeah, I don't even. I'm
I'm
not gonna lie to you. I don't even know if the Saints really better.
The Saints ain't making it on this list.
They split hairs.
Then you got the Seahawks.
Better than the Broncos.
Yeah.
You got
That's
the
it.
Rams.
Are they better than the Packers? I don't think
Yes.
so. I don't.
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Maybe I ain't seen them
So
play
the
in a week,
Seahawks,
so I'm getting
the
confused.
Seahawks aren't better than the Packers.
Yeah, they probably are too right now.
Maybe, yeah. I just think I ain't seen LA play in a week, so
I would say Seattle clears all three.
What?
you buying into the hype, ain't you? That's what that is. That's just there's no way.
To the Geno Fitzmagic hype.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's basically the black Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
But if James,
we're gonna see how good he is because I think Metcalf is out the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, he out for a minute.
All right, then you got San Fran in Arizona.
Arizona's better than the Broncos. San Fran is better than the Broncos and the Packers.
Yeah.
And I'd say they're on even playing field with the Bucks.
Why'd you ask that, Joe?
Because how many of those teams that you said clear have young quarterbacks?
Okay, so we said the Vikings is better than all three. So
I don't consider Kirk. Yeah, I don't consider.
Kirk Cousins is like in his 30s.
That's not a young quarterback. I'm talking about Jamar.
The only ones that we said clear: Burrow, Chiefs, Mahomes. Chiefs, Bills, Eagles. Is Dak Prescott still considered a young quarterback? He's been in the league.
He's like
for
28.
You said
he's been in the league since 2016. So
eight.
So I asked the question because I wanted to know. So, excuse me. I wanted to know so I could ask you to answer your question the best way. If you could see, so if those teams are better, are their quarterbacks also better than the three quarterbacks? Brady, Rodgers, and Wilson.
The Chiefs, Bills, and Eagles, I would say right now they have quarterbacks that are better than all three of them. After that, the Ravens, maybe, depending on how you feel about Lamar. Then it starts to get a discussion, depending on how you feel about Herbert.
Who didn't Lamar clear? The Bucks, right?
Yeah, that was the 50-50 one for me. That was the 50. But, I wouldn't trip if you said I think Lamar Jackson is better than Brady and Rodgers right now. I wouldn't.
So I guess the young guys are taking it by force.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's by force because
if all these other quarterbacks
Rodgers
and their teams are better than,
and I just think
these guys that's a question
because
they're contributing to it. Then
I look at it like this: if you was to put Aaron Rodgers on Buffalo, okay.
No, that that might could help them because you can say they got a better defense or they got some weapons over there, And
I'm not gonna lie, you put the top 14 quarterbacks on Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean,
like
to be
you put
like you put Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott on Buffalo, and
I mean, I'm not really wild about Derek Carr because like
I'm not either. I know I'm not saying they're at the same. I'm not saying they're Super Bowl contenders, but like, do I still have them winning the division with Kirk Cousins as the quarterback? Yes. Do I still have them winning the division and being a top 3 team with Dak Prescott? Yes.
What about Carson Wentz?
The bigger he sucks.
He's not.
The thing about it is like if you take Josh Allen and put Josh Allen in Green Bay, he doesn't do anything different than what Aaron Rodgers is doing.
I mean, I agree.
No, 100%.
I don't hate
but
that.
if you're taking a quarterback and putting him on a better constructed team.
No, I'm just saying, when you're in a bad situation, you just in a bad situation.
Right, and that's what I wanted somebody to point out because would you say that Rodgers and Tom is not still in the upper echelons of these quarterbacks? Like, even
I think they are.
Bad,
if they had the full, if everything was perfect, and when I say perfect, I just mean the way that they need it. They're still both of those they're both still top 5 quarterbacks.
So I guess he's not by force.
Wait, what?
So,
No, what happened? What'd you say, Troy?
I said so. I guess it's not by force. I
don't think it's not by force. I
just think it's circumstances.
Well, actually, besides Russ, because like I get the whole culture and shit. Probably, I feel like
Russ has been here long enough to where
I just feel like when we go
you shouldn't look that bad.
I just feel like when we go start holding players accountable for just playing bad.
Oh no, 100%. They're definitely playing bad. I mean,
and I think all 3 of these quarterbacks are playing bad.
No,
Russ more than everybody else. Russ more than everybody else,
but 2 things can be true at once because, like I said in the last game before this Bucks game, if Mike Evans doesn't drop that pass, then that Buck game probably go a totally different way.
I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Because you want to know why I don't think it does? You want to know why I don't think it does?
Momentum is key in football games.
In the first quarter? It was
things can happen in that time when momentum switches back and forth between teams. I'm not bullshitting, but momentum can help the team build good and go back out there with the confidence. If defense go out there and get a stop after that, that's more momentum for them. Now, if they don't, the momentum will then go the other way. But I think if Mike Evans makes that catch and runs it in for a touchdown that early, Tom Brady's feeling it. Tom Brady's gonna go out there and do Tom Brady.
He had go ahead.
I was just gonna say like
he wasn't doing Tom Brady.
First off, you're playing the fucking Panthers without CMC on it. Second, you got PJ Walker. Third, like I don't understand
the deep.
I don't
Tom Brady don't
understand
play deep.
like third quarter and the third. Wait, what he say?
No. Keep going because I'm gonna get him in a second. Keep going. Keep going.
It would have been different. It was like third quarter, like when I seen like with Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter, he threw a bomb to Alan Lazard in the fourth quarter versus us. He dropped it. That's some shit that like damn, like if that happens, they probably win the game type shit. It's like the first play of the game. I'm like, you got a whole 3 other quarters.
59 minutes and 45 seconds left after that first play.
That's what I'm saying.
That's plenty of time to get you some momentum. Hey, we also talked about Herbert throwing for 50 sometimes, and Brady had 32 or 49 for 290. No touchdowns.
Tom Brady should not be throwing that many times in a fucking football game.
No, Tom Brady.
Wait, G-Bay, why was you about to get him? What he say?
I don't care that Tom Brady doesn't play defense. If your opposing quarterback is PJ Walker, and you have Mike Evans, but you have Mike Evans. No. I don't care. But when we look back, when we look at teams and be like, oh, Tom Brady beat Peyton Manning. What's their head-to-head record? What's Aaron Rodgers and Brady head-to-head record? So I don't want to hear that. You lost to PJ Walker. You need to outperform him. I don't care who you are. PJ Walker should not be outperforming you.
But when I do that head-to-head record, I account for they're playing the defense. I don't think nobody takes it as Tom Brady was versus Peyton Manning on the floor on the field, and they both was just going at it. I think people look at it as, okay, we know it was the Colts versus Tom Brady. I mean, versus the Patriots. How many times did Tom Brady lead his team to a win? As how many times the Patriots won, then the Colts won? I think that's just what it is when we're talking head-to-head matches. When they do the little stat of Tom Brady's 10 for 5 versus Peyton Manning, it's against the Colts. That's how I take it.
And then also, too, don't get me wrong, I'm not absolving blame of the defense either. You let Deontay Foreman go off for 115, and you let Chubba Hubbard average 7 yards a carry on your head.
No,
like, don't get me wrong, the defense, yeah, absolutely.
Is it Todd Bowles, though?
What?
Is it Todd Bowles?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna. That's a whole nother.
What do you mean?
Coaching,
like, you think he's the problem?
Coaching is a very. Some people aren't head coaches.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't think Todd Bowles is a head coach. I don't think Brandon Staley is a head coach. I don't think Nathaniel Hackett is a head coach. I agree with you 1,000%. 1,000%. However,
some dudes are just coordinators.
However, they have the same OC, the same quarterback coach, the same weapons, the same everything.
Everything.
You need to have more than 3 points. And them 3 points came in the fourth quarter?
You got shut out basically on there.
Yeah, that's the defense.
That's not excusable for me. I'm sorry. You're Tom Brady. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin were there. And you have Fournette. You need to be better than that. I don't care.
But who else needed to be better? What did Fournette rush that game?
But notice how you didn't mention the 5 dudes that are on that offensive.
He didn't do nothing with them 8 carries, but he only got 8 carries.
How many yards did Mike have?
Mike Evans had 9 for 96. Chris Godwin had 7 for 43.
And that's doable.
That's doable.
If I had a receiver getting me 9 for 96,
let's do it.
And then another one, and then their tight end got 4 for 64.
He would have had 10 for $150 something if he would have caught the fucking ball.
You're right, and you know what? Even with that touchdown, 21-10.
But that touchdown changes the momentum early in the game. It switches. It puts it on the Bucs side for the Bucs to go out there, use that momentum.
I mean, like,
at
the end of the day,
I'm sorry, you're not telling me one play in the first quarter made their offense just shut down.
No, I'm not saying it would make them shut down. It gives the defense momentum to go out there and get a stop. I didn't say anything about their offense shutting down. I said the defense, the Buccaneers defense, has the momentum to go out there and get a stop.
But they did get a stop. But they did get a stop.
If he scored a touchdown, but they did get a stop. That's the momentum. He did not get it, so it would change the aspect of him getting the ball back. If he gets the touchdown, they get the stop. Tom Brady's now like, okay, look what we just did. Let's open the door again. And Mike's like, all right, you saw what I just did. Let's do it. That's called confidence. It's called building your confidence throughout the game. It's when your team gets the momentum and they're playing better than the other team on the field.
Trey, I feel you.
Okay.
I agree. Like I did agree.
Trey.
But like,
okay, I'm gonna go.
But like, it's the first fucking play though. First play.
Let me get
momentum starts from when the first kick off. That's when momentum starts. If a team has a good run on the kickoff, right? Sometimes they get stopped, right? But most of the times they can get points out of it.
I 100% like I don't
that's called that gives the offense momentum.
I just feel like
he ran the
I'm
ball.
not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
I don't disagree with momentum either. It's the first play of the game, though. That's not moving me. That's not moving me.
Okay.
Catch an interception with the first throw of the game. It's gonna make me on my next drive be looking for that ball again. That's called momentum. That means my team is ready to get done what we need to get done. Let's go out there and get a stop, or let's go out there and get points quickly so we can get our defense back on the field because they're hot right now. We see teams do it all the time. Like, you want to get off the field quickly so you get that defense back out here because they're rolling. It's the same with the offense. You want the defense off the field quickly if your offense is rolling. So they don't lose the momentum and they can keep going down there and putting up points. It doesn't matter if it's the first quarter, the first 10 seconds. The momentum starts. It's like the bar in Madden. You do one play, you get a couple of ticks. I'm not saying the momentum is so fucking far that they win the game. All I'm saying is the momentum changes to where I don't think they just score 10 points.
And my thing is this: one play can change momentum drastically.
We don't disagree, though.
Adams on the sideline. Yeah, in the fourth quarter, it's a bigger moment. But even if he dropped that in the first, you don't think that's in his damn. I should have caught that ball.
No, I don't, because he caught 9 more for 96. So I don't think his confidence was shaken. I don't think that one play. I think in the grand scheme of things. Now, if they would have lost this game 7-3, I could get with you a little more. But the defense was getting stops the whole first quarter. They was rolling, they was feeling themselves, but the offense kept selling and not converting on third down. That's how eventually they got that momentum. Because even let's say he catches the touchdown, if the Bucs still don't keep converting on third down, that momentum's still gonna go back to the Panthers regardless. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with the momentum, but not on the first play of the game. That means first play missed opportunity.
Well, it wasn't
means
the first play. I think it was like the second or third, wasn't it?
First drive. I think it was the second down play.
So if I return the kick, let's just say first play of the game, I return the kick, I break it, and the dude catches me on the ankle, and he knocks the ball out at the 5-yard line going in, turns into a touchback. They get the ball. That don't change the complexion of the game. It's the first play of the game now.
In that you can say so with your example, you can say in that moment, dang, that was a big missed opportunity. But then the rest of the game, if I see that, let's just say it's, I don't know, I'm the guy returning it. I fumble, right? So now my defense got to go on the field because I just sold. If my defense continuously keeps getting stops, hey, you bailed me out, and I'm not thinking about it no more because, hey, they got stops, they didn't score off of my turnover, so I'm good now.
Okay, so now, no. Before you go, I just want to reverse this, and I want to take this all the way back because you're making the point that I was making in the Raider game. Because y'all was talking about the 2-point conversion to Devontae Adams and how that changed the aspect of the game.
That is so different. That is so different.
No.
I can tell you.
Be different. No, how is it different? Please tell me.
I'll tell you right now. So first off, we told you there were multiple things that caused that, not just one, because you were trying to blame it solely on Devontae.
Right. And I'll tell you why. And I'm
but our thing was because we told you there was multiple. We told you there was multiple reasons. Yeah. Just like with this game, we're telling you that one thing didn't change anything. It was a multitude of things. The Bucs not converting on third down. The defense giving up 115 yards to a backup running back. There was a multitude of things that changed that game.
But what did you say after that? If the defense
gotta stop. But hey,
and I said the Raider defense got to stop.
Yes, but
that play no longer exists according to you.
No, I said it doesn't move me if it's the first play of the game. And I said with the momentum, I would give y'all if it was second half, fourth quarter.
Why don't players go back to the sideline after a run back the first play of the game and be hyped as hell because it affects them? Just like at the same, if they fumble the first play of the game, they go to the sideline with the head down because it affects them. That's what gives your team momentum. When you do something good, you gain momentum. Yes, the other team can come out and take the momentum from you. We see that all the time. Nobody's disputing that. What you're saying is the Bucs had the momentum, and then the Carolina kept getting kept 3 and outs. That was because that when the defense got on the field, they were taking the momentum away from the Bucs offense.
Troy,
that's what they were doing.
Troy, it's the first. It's just like in the 06 just like in the 06 play. That's what I'm gonna do to you in the third play. Just like in the 06 Super Bowl, Devin has to took that bitch back the first play.
I'm gonna dunk on your ass.
That is a great example, Trent. Get him, Trent. That is a great example.
Troy,
I got one for you. When Peyton Manning,
wait, hold on. It is just like when Devin has to took that bitch back the first fucking play. What happened?
Nothing after that.
That's the momentum.
What happened?
Name other times when it happens and the momentum stays with the team.
Yeah, are you going to the Broncos? Are you going to the Broncos, Mel? The Broncos and Seahawks? Yeah, that's a great example. I'm not saying it never happens, but for example, after that safety, if the Broncos would have went down and scored after that, then what? They would have just got the momentum right back. They would have just got the momentum right back. Exactly, they did it. It was an so in that situation, it was an accumulation. It was an accumulation of the Broncos not doing something.
That's what.
But the defense set the tone for that, did they not?
What I'm saying is that's what happened in the game. But if you rewind it and that Mike Evans he catches that ball and takes it in, we don't know how that affects the game to where if the Bucs will win it or not. I don't think it's 10 points right?
Troy,
If you're
still
just
have
going
to
off of
be
him missing the
perform.
catch, I don't think it plays out that way. I think they get a little confidence. Tom Brady gets a little bit more loose. Mike Evans feels confidence in running his route that he could beat the man that's sticking him, and they take a lot more deep
But
shots
Troy,
that you can trust
it's
in
the
the
same
catch.
shit. But you still have to come back and perform. Just like when Aaron Rodgers played the fucking Vikings and Christian Watson dropped that 80-yard bomb. After that, you still gotta fucking perform.
No,
Like, you're not gonna just be like, you have to perform in these situations.
100%, but momentum helps.
And then confidence, like he had 9 for 96. I don't think he was lacking that much confidence after that drop.
I ain't saying confidence. I said build your confidence. I'm not saying, but you cannot say that it doesn't when somebody does something bad and that head goes, that's not their confidence. Like, oh damn, I should have caught that. That's
I genuinely don't believe.
Focus. Well, not confidence. You're focused on the game. So it's fucking with your focus on the game to do what you need to do, to run your route crisper, to beat your man, to make the right move. We see it affect people all the time. When they do something wrong, we see it affect them all the time. And all I'm saying is when they do something good, we see that affect teams all the time. I'm not saying it can't go the other way. I'm just speaking to it on the way that I'm speaking on it. That this is the way I think it would have played out. If Tom Brady gets a bomb, his first drive, a big one like that, oh, they're gonna try to open the door a lot on them. That's just what I think. Can that defense turn it around and stop them and still get the stops? 100%. 100%.
And I would think, even with the focus, I think if this is a young guy who hasn't proven himself, got you. This is Mike Evans. He been here long enough. That one misplay ain't affecting him at all. Not gonna hold you.
He
Been here long enough.
I'm not fucked up. Let's get back into the next.
Like Tom Brady gonna be like, hey, it's all good. I still know who my. I'm still gonna throw you the ball 14 more times after that.
Just saying. You're talking about points and then you're talking about catches that led to no points. You're talking about a team understanding what worked in that play on the sideline to open up the door more for them to try it again. Because that play didn't work, why would I then trust to throw it down the field if I'm Tom Brady?
Because it's Mike Evans. What are we talking about? So anytime, so if Randy Moss drops a pass deep, Tom Brady should just throw it to him again?
Hell no.
Because okay. That's nasty. That's super nasty. That's super nasty. Yeah.
Don't make me go get the cup. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
nasty.
I'm trailing.
I was with him.
I'm trailing.
Yeah, but speaking of wide receivers, the Chiefs have a new one, Kadarius Toney. I know Trent's happy. How do y'all feel about Kadarius Toney to the Chiefs?
I mean, you know, but like, I ain't happy. It's like, damn.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't think the Giants used him right.
I mean, he couldn't get his hamstring is fried.
Well, he wasn't healthy.
He said
number
he healthy.
one.
He said he healthy.
And number two, I just don't think a guy like him. You have to. The Chiefs will probably use him the way that they used Tyreek Hill to a lesser extent, in the sense of they'll give him a lot of screens, reverses, like they'll put the ball in his hands. So
if he's on the field with the Chiefs, he's about to be OD. Like bro, he's so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they use him right, he's gonna be really good for them, like extremely well for them. Okay.
Yeah, I just think it takes a creative mind to work with somebody like Kadarius Toney, like because you see the capability. I just don't think the Giants unlocked any of that.
And he could just dish down.
Question: is Brian Dabo not a creative mind?
But he only played 2 games. That's what I'm saying. He got hurt.
But in the 2 games, was he like? He looked
pretty good. Like,
was he not barely used in them 2 games?
Yeah, he didn't play that many snaps.
Yeah, but that happens normally when a guy comes back from injury.
That's what I'm saying.
So he was hurt to start the year. He didn't play the first 2 and then got hurt after.
He been hurt. He been hurt since last year.
Yeah, since he got to the league, he's been hurt.
But he said he wasn't injured, so we'll see.
I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see in Kansas City. I think he's good. Like if the Chiefs unlock him, that's gonna be scary.
The Chiefs making low key moves on people.
He's gonna be the best. If they unlock him, he's gonna be the best receiver on their team, like by far, easily. Like
you guys, everybody sat here and thought that the Chiefs was fried after that Tyreek Hill trade.
Not me.
Not me.
You know why? They
got
got
me.
Mahomes, nigga.
I had no doubts in their offense. I just thought their defense was going to take a hit because I wasn't banking on rookies. So I was like, well, yeah, no. I always thought they would be perfectly fine offensively. I had no worries. Because Kelsey is there. I wasn't worried about their offense at all.
When you have a top 5 quarterback ever, I ain't tripping. No cap.
I thought their defense. I thought their defense would be really bad against the pass, and I thought they would lose games not because the offense couldn't score, because the defense let up. Now, shout out to these rookies and their acquisitions because they've actually been playing really well. So shout out to them. However, I still have them making the playoffs. I just thought your Raiders would be a lot better than this.
Me too.
I did.
I thought they would be a lot better, and I thought they would really compete in that. And then, of course, y'all know how I felt about the Chargers on paper until I realized J.C. Jackson might be a system quarterback. So, shout out to the Chiefs because I always thought their offense would be fine. Now they're getting Kadarius Toney. I'm not worried at all. They'll probably be the 2 seed. And
they're making all these moves.
Let's just hope they don't see Cincinnati again because that's the only other team other than Buffalo that I think can knock them out.
Not making the playoffs. They lost Tyreek Hill. Who they going to throw the ball to? Then they go get out. They go and get Juju Smith. Oh, who Juju? Juju, all he do is Juju on the beat. That's all niggas want to say. I don't want to hear that shit. Like Patrick Mahomes is showing you get him capable, and this could be said the same about young Tom Brady. You get him capable wide receivers, and he'll take you places.
No, it's just when you have a top 5 quarterback ever, that's what you're gonna do.
He's not a top 5 quarterback ever.
He's top 5. He's 5.
I mean,
he's top 5. He's better than Breeze. He's top 5. You can't name me 5.
He's better than Rodgers as well. If you gonna put him above Breeze right now, put him above Rodgers too.
I don't care.
Put him above Rodgers too, and Montana. Put him above all of them.
Bro. This is like at the end.
He 3. Put him 3 then.
When he retired, he top 3.
If he retires tomorrow, he's top 3.
You can't name me 5.
If he retires tomorrow, he's top 3.
You can't, huh?
If he retires tomorrow, he's top 3.
Probably not because you have to have quarterbacks have longevity, like for career wise. But at peak,
he's better than Manning.
Wait, what?
You said top 5 right now. You said top 5 right now.
So then you can't be using longevity then. So then he should be to you regardless.
He's top 5 right now.
I don't think there's 5 better quarterbacks than Mahomes. You can't name me.
Okay, so just say he's top 3 then.
Why? Why? Because
you think he's better than Breeze, right?
Yeah.
You think he's better than Rodgers?
Peyton,
they coin flip for me. I don't care. You can say yes or no. I view Aaron Rodgers highly. I have him top 3.
You think he's better than Montana?
Not yet, Warlock. He could get there, not yet.
So
yes.
Whoa.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine because I agree. I agree. I think he's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback. He's not greater. He's not greater, Mel, because this is a different list. Just best. He should be top 3 to you then.
Yeah, that's fine to me. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying that put him there. Don't say 5 and only mention Breeze because I'm on the show. Mention Rodgers and mention Montana too.
I'm confused. So, are we talking about as far as
the ability to play the position of quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes
is the 3rd best quarterback to ever play the position.
But that's not what you. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's off time.
Now, if we do greatest, no, he's not top 5.
He's not there yet. Hell no.
So then, what do you? Okay, so all right, so that's the 2.
If it's a career-wise, Patrick Mahomes for me right now, career-wise is 10.
Facts.
Okay, so all right, so so those are 2. I was crossing conversations.
Yeah, I'm talking I have like the best QBs.
So you're saying arm talent and the ability to play quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's the 3rd best.
Yeah, he probably is 3rd.
Because I think he's better than Montana, Breeze, Rodgers. Peyton is like
my GOAT, so that's gonna be hard. But
but Brady and Manning, I can't say that right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if you pass him later on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Like, I'm not
Okay. So now that I understand what we're talking about, we're just talking about ability and ability.
Like just playing a game. Yeah, just playing a game.
Yeah, ability to play quarterback. Yes.
Yes, you see him. You see him, Trent.
You understand that?
Because that's a different. Because I'm a different type of dude. I get you saying. Okay.
Hello, Mulich. How you feeling, Mulich?
How y'all doing, man? I'm pretty good. Welcome. Glad to be back, man. Shoot, I came into some spicy stuff. What is going on?
You walked into
like I said, bro. I mean, the Chiefs weren't gonna fade because Patrick Mahomes top 5 ever. Ain't nobody gonna change.
Oh yeah, Mulich. How do you feel about Kadarius Toney on the Chiefs?
I mean, I feel like if he can stay healthy, it'll be a great piece, a great asset for them. But that's the one thing; he has to stay healthy.
That's really good.
He has to stay healthy. If he can't stay on the field, then it doesn't help him at all.
Talking to Warlock. Talking to the chat. You guys know I can't really just talk to the guys in the chat.
But, I mean, it's a great trade, though. Don't get me wrong. Great trade on the Chiefs' part because they definitely needed another explosive type playmaker, and he's definitely one of them.
I mean, they didn't need it. It's like a plus.
They needed somebody.
They didn't need him.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
It'll help complement their offense.
That was a cherry on top if he's
the
injured.
ball out the backfield. There's a lot that you can do.
Because my thing is, if it's a cherry on top, Troy, because if he stays on the field and he actually plays, that shit is gonna be very.
That's a big if.
It's.
But I don't.
They needed somebody to have some juice on the outside because Travis Kelce is reliable. Like Juju and all them, they're good, but they don't really supply no juice to that offense on the outside.
I don't think they need that. I genuinely think they are a Super Bowl contending team right now. If they make it, I think they're beating every team in the NFC. I think the Bills and the Chiefs will beat every team in the NFC. Until I see Jalen Hurts show me something different in the playoffs, I think they're beating every team in the NFC. I think the Chiefs and Bills are beating every team in the NFC if they make it, unless Jalen Hurts shows me something in the playoffs. Because I still have to wait and see on that.
Honestly, and that's my only take about Jalen Hurts.
Well,
he shows up in the playoffs, the Eagles, they can be very, very scary. But
I said
Warnock.
I
don't know. You can't put it on that.
Yeah, I said Warnock unless Jalen Hurts. I said unless Jalen Hurts show me something different. If Jalen Hurts is playing like he's playing now in the playoffs, that's a different conversation.
We know what the Bills are like in the playoffs just from last year. I don't think they're not going to be similar to that this year coming up if they're all healthy. So if you're saying the Eagles going to keep up with that, because if Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes meets up again, we're having another fucking shootout.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So if Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts meet, Josh Allen is a gunslinger. He's going to sling that thing, and he has the wide receivers that can catch that thing. So
yes,
can the Eagles keep up with that?
Oh yeah, I think they can. I think they can.
The Eagles would slow the game. They're gonna run the ball.
But if they need to air it out, they can. They got the pieces to do it.
If they need to, but they're gonna beat them up on the ground.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Warnock, I disagree. If Hurts is playing mid, you guys are not winning.
Jalen Hurts is playing mid. That
Josh Allen is winning that game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but and the playoffs.
He's saying that if Josh Allen plays mid, the Bills can't win the game.
No, he's saying we can win with Hurts playing mid.
Yes, and Bills can't.
And I disagree. I disagree with that. Oh no, I agree with both.
I
disagree. No, if Josh Allen plays mid, no, the Bills aren't winning that game. If Jalen Hurts plays mid, the Eagles are not winning that game. If both quarterbacks play mid, their team is losing. They cannot afford, at least matchup wise, they cannot afford to play mid.
I just think the Eagles have something else to rely on if Jalen Hurts goes mid. Like their offensive line and that running game, they can lean on that until they can break something.
But to Troy's point, if Jalen Hurts is playing mid, yeah, they can slow the game down. But if he's playing mid, the Bills' defense ain't nothing to slouch at either. They're a top 5 run defense. Their secondary, without Trey White and without Jordan Poyer or Micah Hyde, whichever one's been out, without them, they've still been playing really good. Shockingly. Because I thought without them two, it was wraps for their secondary, honestly. So, with the way I feel, I think their defense is a top 5 run defense. Their defense as a whole, I think, is 1 or 2 on par with the Eagles. But, like, if Jalen Hurts is playing, man, I'm sorry. I'm really not putting money on them still escaping with a win because I don't see Josh Allen.
I said if both quarterbacks happen to go into the game and they both play mid.
Then yes, absolutely.
Then I just think the Eagles just have another dimension where they can go to.
Miles Sanders, Jalen Hurts running the football alone. Like Josh Allen is the run game, so CMC's off the market. So I don't know what the Bills are gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking if both quarterbacks come out and play like average games, then the Eagles can rely more on their run game and their defense
more built to do that than
get over that little hump or kind of squeeze out a win more than the Bills can because they really don't have a run game.
I mean, we saw it last year. What happened when the Patriots literally were just running the ball over and over? They couldn't do anything. Like we saw it last year. Now playoffs, obviously that was a different story, but Josh Allen was playing a lot better. So
yeah.
No, like I said, it's come playoff time. A lot of this stuff is good. I think the playoffs are going to be crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I think the playoffs this year are going to be crazy.
If the right teams make it, it's going to be nuts.
In the AFC or the NFC?
Either one.
AFC. Either one, really, but the AFC.
Are you saying Wild's in the NFC because of possible upsets?
No, I just think the competition. Like, just think if
I
we
am.
can, if the Bengals, Chargers, Chiefs,
Oh, AFC for sure.
Ravens, like
AFC
it's
for
gonna
sure.
look nuts.
No,
It's
I'm
gonna
talking
look
about the
nuts.
NFC though. The NFC, because I'm not gonna lie.
What
Fuck that.
There's a lot of teams I think that aren't gonna make the playoffs.
the NFC is gonna be kind of rough because I think Dallas will probably make it this year. The
They
Eagles will
better.
make it.
No, they're gonna make it.
The
They better.
I just think the NFC is going to be interesting because it's going to be a shakeup within teams. Like we didn't really expect some of these teams that probably are going to make the playoffs to make the playoffs.
Right. That's what. Yeah.
I genuinely have a hot take right now that just popped in my head, and I don't think it's crazy to say.
Say it.
I genuinely believe NFC Championship is Cowboys Eagles.
Cowboys.
I genuinely believe that's the NFC Championship.
I don't think it. I don't
That's
think.
not
I don't think it can happen.
say.
I don't think it can
think it'll
happen.
happen,
Because
but
I
that's
went
not
out. What you
yeah.
said, I didn't hear you.
If Eagles get a 1 seed,
that means
the only way
Cowboys would have to get.
they would get a 5
Cowboys-
seed, they would be the 5
Right.
seed, and honestly, if like let's say if the Bucks win the division, I'm putting them at 2. They can get caught by a 6 seed.
To go to the conference championship?
I don't trust Dak Prescott necessarily, but I think
gotta
that
win 2
defense.
games, though.
I think that defense can carry him there because the teams he would have to beat, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried
I'm
about.
not gonna lie to you.
I genuinely am not worried about the Packers. I'm not
I don't care
worried.
what you say.
Tom Brady, I will give you because it's Tom Brady. But other than that, I'm not worried about any other team.
I
against
don't
the
even think you
Cowboys.
can give it to Tom Brady right now.
Oh,
He's not
I'm
playing.
sorry. I'm sorry. Unless they play the 49ers. Because they have a legit defense as well.
Away too.
The 49ers, I honestly just straight forgot about them. The 49ers, I think, will upset either the Bucks or they can catch. They might be able to catch the Eagles. I'm not going to hold you. But I think right now, Cowboys Eagles can be an NFC championship. Or one of them will make it. That might be a divisional round, and one of them will make it.
Cowboys might make it to the divisional or wild card and lose. They're not making it.
Somebody brought this up to me. Who has the 49ers really played?
You said what?
I mean, the Eagles. Who have they really played?
I don't want to hear
Whoever
that.
was there. It
That's
don't
what
matter.
somebody said to me.
You play who you play.
You play who's in front of you.
That-
That's right. But what I'm saying, I bring that up to see this. The kind of thing I do see why that person said that to me is because when you get to the playoffs, technically is going to be the best of the best. Can you stand with those guys?
I mean,
That's
they
my
did beat the
question
Cowboys.
mark on the Eagles. Can you stand with those guys? They beat the EB who?
They did beat the Cowboys.
The Cowboys with who?
I'm just saying.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
No,
I don't
Now,
want
let's
to hear
say
that.
it's different and the Cowboys get healthy and Dak Prescott is there.
Okay, so Troy, can I ask you a question? If we're talking about schedules in the NFC at least, who do you trust? If we're just doing it off of let's see who they play. Who do you trust more than the Eagles?
Who I
can't
trust
trust
more in the
nobody.
playoffs?
Yeah, like who do you like? If you're just
No.
like
But if I had
Eagles,
to pick one,
like if we just talk about schedule, because I can look at this Packers schedule and tell you they ain't really played nobody crazy.
no, 100%. But they also got other dynamics with that with their team. That's why they losing to nobody.
Buccaneers, other than the Chiefs, I don't think the Buccaneers ain't playing nobody crazy.
Right. And
I mean, the whole
Buccaneers also
NFC
have things, aspects going on.
I mean, the Giants are 5-1. What 6-1? They didn't play nobody.
You played the Ravens.
We didn't.
They played the
nobody.
Ravens. They played the Ravens, and I'm giving them that Packers win because
Packers. We was not supposed to be the Packers.
I'm
Don't
giving
do
them the
that.
Packers win.
Don't
I'm
say
giving
you-
I'm giving them that win because I'm saying it like it's a
You're not
credible
supposed
win
to be-
because it's Aaron Rodgers and everybody like this man over here.
And
how
both
I
of
put it,
those games we were down. Both of those games, and we came back in both of them.
This man over here was the same one who thought Aaron Rodgers could win MVP again. So no, I'm giving them that win. It's Aaron Rodgers. They should figure it out.
Said
Yeah,
Minnesota is considered
incredible
to
win.
be clear.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If we talk about strength,
The whole NFC East hasn't played nobody for real, honestly.
and if we talk about strength of schedule, like yeah, you could say the Eagles it ain't been nothing crazy, but a lot of these teams ain't been nothing crazy.
Yeah, you just.
But that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you can say
Smack
nobody
them.
played nobody crazy, but when you get to the playoffs, you're gonna be playing people crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. So my judgment just on the Eagles, same as the Giants, you feel me, is we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
I'm happy my team 5-1. Don't I'm ecstatic. But I know
I mean,
when we
you
get
play
to the
who you play.
playoffs, There's a different monster, and we're gonna have to bite down and fix the mistakes and get down the field and be able to put points on the board. And I don't know if the Eagles in that atmosphere is gonna be able to get it done. That's all it is. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with saying that if the Bucs even got to the playoffs, that I don't think they'll do well. We just don't know. We don't know.
The only thing saving the Bucs is Tom Brady. That's it.
Dude,
and that's just name. No, you're right. You're right. That's the only thing saving them from me calling them a 1-and-done.
I don't think nobody thought that the Chiefs wouldn't have been champions last year. Especially after that Bills game. Everybody probably thought, they going and they win.
Not me. Not me.
Nobody knows nothing until it happens.
Right.
I knew they weren't making it.
Thank you, Mel.
I knew they weren't. But, so moving on, we're going to stay in the AFC East. New England Patriots. They just got smacked by the Bears. I know there was a report that Mac Jones didn't come back in the game because
I told you why.
The game had been.
Bill Belichick saw the same thing I saw.
Exactly.
But he's literally starting again. He literally said the reason Mac Jones didn't come in is because the game got out of hand.
Well,
that was literally what he said.
My wife, as we were watching this game, I said, if Bailey Zappi comes in and throws a touchdown, Mac Jones is not playing the rest of this game. And he did exactly that. I was like, well, here we go.
You know why? Because they got smacked, you can afford to put your young guy in and let him get some in-game experience. It's the best.
And Mac Jones has been hurt, but
Bill Belichick though, just
everybody loses a game they shouldn't lose. That's fine.
Fuck Bill Belichick.
I say that all the time. Everybody wins a game they shouldn't win or loses a game they shouldn't lose. That happens every year for every team. That's not moving me against. That's not moving me against Bill Belichick. Like nothing's changed for me.
I think the Patriots still gonna be a top 5 AFC team.
I never said top 5.
I mean, y'all was doing the rankings and shit, and y'all come out y'all have the Patriots at 5.
I
never said that.
I said if Zappi was the quarterback.
I think y'all are being a little nasty with this. I think it's giving me very much Colin Kaepernick vibes.
Nasty with the damn guy in
what Colin Kaepernick vibes?
Like the backup quarterback comes in and does really good. I know it's a different situation, but people put a lot of stock in Colin Kaepernick, and he had a good little run, but he was never like that. In my personal opinion,
Colin Kaepernick wasn't like that.
Is way better than both of them.
He was like that. What you talking about?
He was the word. He was way better.
Whoa.
Colin Kaepernick was way better than
Whoa. Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Let's
pump the brakes a little bit.
He wasn't an ordinary sit on the bench.
I genuinely don't think he's better than Mac Jones.
Are you fucking dead ass?
Whoa.
Wait.
As a quarterback, no, I do not think he's better than. I think he had a nice run.
Please
I think that run gets overrated like crazy.
And we can move on.
I attribute that run more so to Jim Harbaugh than I do Colin Kaepernick. Personally. It's nasty. I don't care.
There's no possible way.
But see, that's true. Hellfire, that's true. But
that's my point. I think Colin Kaepernick
is struggling, but Lamar is going through that same criticism that we.
There's a difference though, because I actually believe Lamar Jackson can throw the football.
We're talking about consensus, so let's just go to consensus.
Well, I'm not the consensus.
Has the same outlook on Lamar that they hate on Colin Kaepernick. They can't throw the ball.
No, they don't.
Stay in the pocket. He's not accurate. When it comes to his passing, we're talking about Colin Kaepernick as a passer had issues. It's the same thing they say about Lamar. Can he throw the deep ball? Can he do this?
Yeah.
Can he not use his leg? Yeah, we know he can do it, Mel. But I'm talking about what they were saying about Lamar. It's the same shit they were saying about Cap. Because Cap would take off and bang your ass and fucking he'll be in the end zone and you don't know what was going on. Cap was doing the same shit, and it was like, yo, when you throw the ball, his arm not this. And I know their arms are not the same. I'm not comparing their arms. I'm comparing what people were saying about the same type of quarterback.
Mac Jones.
Not Mac Jones, though. Not Mac.
I genuinely think
I guess Cooper Rush is better than Colin Kaepernick too.
You bet not even.
Are you
I'm not
comparing
gonna
Mac
go
Jones
that
to
now.
Cooper Rush right now? Because that's OD. I think y'all are
I'm with Mel now.
criminally underrating
I'm
Mac
taking
Jones right now,
Zappy.
personally.
Now
Zappy
we're
for president.
underrating Matt.
I think y'all are criminally.
Chat, put
criminally
Zappy for
underrating
president
him.
in the chat.
It's like this
No,
conversation made me
they-
think I'm not sick. Like I don't feel sick.
He's not sick no more.
Thank you.
What the
Right?
fuck
Like,
am I
why
hearing right
would
now?
you go, that's
Mac
crazy.
Jones.
Mr.
That's fine. I don't
Bro.
think Colin Kaepernick was ever that good of a
Colin
passer to
Kaepernick.
begin with. I think he was very dynamic, obviously, but like I ain't put that much stock into it. I'm not gonna hold you. I never
he's
did.
not. He was no. He's all of those things, but he's better than Mac Jones.
Like, that's
What
not even
the
like
fuck?
That's fine. Y'all can say that. That's y'all can say that. I'll just disagree. But like
We don't see that.
we can move on because I don't want
Mac-
to. I don't want to get into this bag with Colin Kaepernick because
Bailey Zappi
it's
came
not
in
worth
those
my
first
breath.
two drives
It's not worth
and scored.
my breath. It's not
Okay.
worth my breath. I promise you, it's
All right.
not worth my breath. I don't want to get into this Colin Kaepernick thing. All I'm going to say is.
Yeah,
rating
I'm
him right
so
now.
glad he's.
I hope y'all can hear me because my video was lagging.
So
So I hope y'all.
Your camera don't
Hear
even
me?
agree with you right now. Your camera is like, nah.
Computer says, "Shut this dude." Oh,
Oh, shit.
Is this better?
Computer was like, cut this.
so he
Yeah,
has
I think-
13. He has 13 running touchdowns. Colin
Is this
Kaepernick.
better?
How many throwing touchdowns does he have?
72. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
You don't throw touchdowns if you can't throw the ball.
I said I. Okay.
This is so like
Okay.
of all things I hear in my
That's what I'm
life, I would never. Mac
Colin
fucking Jones.
Kaepernick. Is
I just
I
think
would
y'all
never
are
do.
criminally underrating Mac Jones.
Might as
Personally,
well just say Johnny Manziel is better than fucking.
What makes you think that he's a good quarterback?
I think.
What have you seen from him that?
Oh, that they
makes
won a
you
game and he's only thrown the ball 3 times in that game. He's a great quarterback. Great fucking quarterback.
I think with Mac Jones, especially from what I saw last year, I think he looked the best out of that whole class. I think he was, I guess you could argue, most QB ready, which is rare for me to say about Alabama quarterbacks. But nevertheless, I thought Mac Jones overall just looked better. I'm not going to say he was wowing everybody, but then again, like, Jacoby Myers is never going to move me. And like this year, Devontae Parker is never going to move me. I just think, unfortunately, this year, I think he got hurt.
How different
I think he got hurt. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think this year, I think he got hurt. And I think he with this whole, because Zappy looked good against not the Packers, because he got hurt before the Packers game, because he didn't even play. It was Brian Hoyer. And then he wasn't ready to go the game after with Zappy. And then I think this one, I think he probably wasn't all there. And then me personally, which is what I said earlier in the week, I think pulling him just after one pick, I think is OD. I think there are a lot of worse quarterbacks that make a lot more mistakes and they don't get pulled. Like, you could say Bill Belichick's cutthroat, that's cool. And granted, in fairness to Bill Belichick, he did come into that game saying he was going to play both. He announced that, so I get it. But pulling a quarterback after one interception, to me, is OD. I don't think you give up on your guy after one pick, personally.
he wasn't
and I
playing
think there's a bad narrative.
But
he only threw the ball 4 times
playing-
before the pick. He was 3 for 4 and he threw the pick. Like, it was in the first quarter. You giving up on guys in the first quarter?
You can just see he wasn't there mentally ready to play. Like,
How do you-
honestly. You can just,
How can you see that? How can you see that?
Zappy came in
first drive,
the
you can
next
literally
two
see like
drives.
he wasn't mentally ready to play, bro. Like, I'm sorry, as a football player, me looking at another football player, I can see that coming off.
I play football too, so I get it. I get it, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go.
I'm not gonna
that
say
far.
physically because I don't know, but mentally, it just looked like he was not in the game.
I'm not going.
I don't care if he was in it or not. He still sucked.
I'm not gonna say that.
And
I'm
I
not
think-
gonna put that out there. I just think
And
that
I think
he
that's a
mentally wasn't ready
little
to play.
OD. I think that's.
I'm gonna put it out. I'm putting it out there because he sucks.
Yeah, but Warlock, teams can always figure quarterback strength out and take him away. And is Mac Jones that type of quarterback that can adapt to that? And
I can
still
say the
win
same
games?
thing about Bailey Zappi,
Hey,
man.
real
Like,
quick,
he's
this
played.
off topic, but you say Mac.
Hey, but he got this
Oh.
year or whatever to shoot. So
Hold on,
surprise
Trey.
motherfuckers.
Hey, yo, this off topic, but you say Mac Jones suck, but you a Baker Mayfield fan. He's ass.
Who? Oh, Mel? Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all don't want who.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
but,
I don't get that. Y'all say
Well,
Baker
no.
Mayfield better than Kirk Cousins. Like,
and I never said Mac Jones was. I still think Mac Jones is a mid quarterback, but I just think y'all being a little OD.
I said Kirk Cousins and Baker Mayfield. If you pick one or the other, I would just take Baker over Kirk Cousins. They're about the same type of dude, but I would just take Baker.
And this is where I just say you're wrong.
No, you have to understand.
I just say you're wrong.
No, you have to understand where I come from first. First of all, I was a Washington fan. I watched this bum ass dude for multiple years as the quarterback of my team. So I view him from a totally different lens than y'all do.
That's so gross because Kirk Cousins and Washington.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, Mel, you didn't necessarily like that. When he said you like that, you was probably like,
that's nasty to say though, because Kirk.
Nah, he didn't like that.
He didn't like that.
No, he didn't like that.
I mean, I can dig it if you ain't like
it. He ain't like that. He ain't like that.
Like was in the locker room going crazy.
Kirk Cousins said, "You like that? You didn't like that. You didn't like that.
Get that up out of here."
For a dude who like Derek Carr, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Wait. So wait. So
yes,
now,
Kirk Cousins is better than Derek Carr. Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes.
I never.
He doesn't clear him, but
no, he don't clear him. In the same tier.
I'm not about to.
Like that, Kirk Cousins and Derek Carr are on the same tier, and Kirk
Exactly.
both of them.
Low key, you could put Kyler Murray there. You can put him in the same tier.
I agree with you, Hellfire.
That's not
low key, high key. You can definitely put Kyler Murray there. Like,
I also agree with you, Hellfire. Kurt is better than David.
You know what I genuinely, and this will be the last thing I say about this. You know what I genuinely think is going to happen, or not what I. You know what I hope happens. I hope they give the job to Zappy. I hope on Sunday they say, you know what, we're going to ride with Zappy. I even hope he has a good game. And then when he falls off the earth and y'all realize it was just a mirage, and now that they got film on him, he's not that good.
You want him in New Orleans?
You guys are gonna no, absolutely not. No,
I'm saying you want Mac Jones. You want Mac Jones?
Oh, I'll take him. I'll take anybody at this point.
I'll
take most people. I'll take most people.
I said, do you want him? Not will you take him?
No, who I want is Lamar Jackson. I hope the Ravens don't. I pray to God the Ravens don't pray.
No, I'm asking.
You're asking who I want
about Mac Jones. I said about Mac Jones. Taking him and wanting him are two totally different things.
Well, you're asking me who I want. Mac Jones ain't gonna be the first quarterback on the list.
Do you?
If there were better quarterbacks than him, I would want the better quarterback.
Exactly.
But if Mac Jones is at the top of the list, then yes, I want him. I want him over Andy Dalton. And no, I don't want Zappy.
Wait, you want?
If you're saying right now, would I rather have Mac Jones or Andy Dalton?
Gingerbread Man a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And I still call him the Gingerbread Man. I still would take Mac Jones though. I'm not crazy.
Gingerbread Man for one game because he sucked.
Bailey Zappi.
I think Bailey Zappi is. I just think it's a mirage. I think you guys are putting way too much stock in a cup. Yeah, I think Cooper Rush is what he is. I don't think he was ever hyped up. I think people are hyping up Zappy way more than they should. I think they're getting caught in the. He looked really good.
Cooper Rush. What?
I said Cooper Rush is what he is. They was just winning, but they weren't winning because of Cooper Rush. They were winning because of that defense.
So why would Dallas fans making all these memes about?
Because Dallas fans are delusional. We don't take them serious.
We
don't take Dallas Cowboy fans serious. I don't consider them as part of a serious conversation.
They're just as delusional as their owner, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You are what you're
very much so.
You are
exactly.
What you but why was they saying keep Zappy trade? What did they say? Mulich was on the show with me and you. What did he say? He's going to trade Cooper Rush to the Raiders. And then what did he say, Mulich? He said trade Cooper Rush to the Raiders and they're going to go on a fucking run. Go ahead, Melvin.
Make it happen. It's gonna be rush time.
It's gonna be rush time up there. The rush at the Devontae Adams.
Rush time in Vegas. I was just out there.
Gosh.
Rush time in Vegas.
I think that's OD. Anyways, so with the trade deadline approaching, we already had some big trades. Obviously, the Christian McCaffrey news. We talked about Kadarius Toney. So we're gonna go around. I genuinely want to know who y'all feel should be traded, like needs to get out now, or who do y'all think, or who do y'all want to see traded and to where? So Trent, I will start to you.
Bring DJ Morales to the Giants, please. There's already rumor that we're trying to get a receiver.
Mel, let's go to you.
Shut up.
Let's go to you.
You need me to mute him, Trent? I'll mute him, Trent. I'm not the host, but I still got the mute button.
Shut up. What you mean? Bring DJ Morales to the Giants, bro.
That's not a bad take though. I mean,
That's not bad. They need a number one. They need a
It's not the worst.
Giants definitely need a number one receiver.
Tell me to go next. I got you, Trent. Watch this. Tell me to go next.
So much better. I'm tired of hearing the old Saquon this and niggas just that don't respect Daniel Jones. Like he hasn't been playing good. He's like this whole season.
Yeah, I was just saying that earlier. Daniel Jones has been playing some solid football, so you gotta. I'm just saying you gotta give him his flowers, bro. Like he hasn't been like MVP ball.
Give him his flowers.
Like if niggas hype up Jimmy G,
they 6-1.
If niggas hype up Jimmy G, calling him Himmy G and shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's ridiculous.
He's MVP.
That's
I'm just saying you gotta give him his flowers, bro.
Yeah.
They 6-1.
Hey,
I think
your shit was crazy. I was going to say what I said a couple of weeks ago. Trade Devontae Adams over to the Giants. Let's talk about that.
Oh, because they got David Carr.
That's right, because we got David Carr over there, and I'm taking Danny Dimes over
so
David
sad.
Carr.
I had Derek Carr as a dark horse MVP just because of that.
See, he called him David. I love it.
like I said, offensive line, man. You can't do nothing without offensive line.
Everybody's offensive line. Tom Brady's.
We healthy though. We getting
Hey, I was just saying, David Carr.
The line is getting healthy.
As of lately, man. Give my boy
The line.
What's that resulted in? 1-3 last 4.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. We 2-4. We're looking for another dub.
Look, don't worry about moving. Look.
Listen.
The Giants haven't done shit. So let him live. Let him live.
You know what? I wasn't gonna do this.
I bet you Devontae Adams pushes more people than the Raiders have wins this year. Okay, out of here.
You know what?
Right. Mulich signed out. That's right. He's gonna push more people on the sideline than you guys have.
You know, I'm not too happy.
He learned. He made sure the way was clear first before he went to next this other time. We got the video at the time.
I have a question.
Told y'all the Raiders was gonna be trash. Nobody want to listen to me. I told you when they traded for him,
season not over. Season not over.
They're gonna be trash. That's fine. They could finish 7 and whatever.
Season's not over.
They'll finish 7.
I have a question, and I want to direct this towards Trent. And I could be playing a little devil's advocate, but I need you to stick with me here because once upon a time, not long ago, did you not say that a quarterback throwing for 174 yards or 6 yards or something like that?
Need to run the ball more.
Did you say that was good or was that bad?
I said depending on how many of the throwing tips it was, it could be a good game.
Okay, so is 176 yards on 34 attempts good or bad?
It's all right. But if you rush
on 34 attempts,
then it's fine. And if you bring up that Panthers game, that's totally fine.
Is 196 yards on 37 attempts good?
When you almost have 100 yards rushing with it, yes. Point blank period.
You talking about Lamar Jackson?
You talking about Daniel?
No.
If you almost have 100 yards rushing with that passing, yes, it's good.
Yeah, it depends on the context.
Yeah,
It's just
definitely
if,
depends on the
like
context.
Daniel Jones had 200 passing yards his last game, and he had 100 yards rushing with one TD. It's a good game. He has more rushing yards than Najee Harris.
I'm just asking a question.
That's not egregious to say.
I was just asking a question.
No,
I
that's not a
devil's
question.
advocate.
Mulich, who do you want to see get traded, or who do you think should be? Rather?
I think Roquan Smith needs to go ahead and get a bat of Chicago after he heard that Robert Quinn got you. That boy broke down, dog. That boy broke down, boy, in the tears. He was like, "No, I gotta get that man out of Chicago."
Everybody need to get out of Chicago. They should send the
Force
Chicago
that man into
Bears.
depression, dog.
Here's a spicy
Get Roquan out of Chicago, bro. Save Roquan Smith right now.
When the XFL start,
That's crazy.
Take the Bears and put them in the XFL.
Save Roquan.
Bring one of those teams up from the XFL into the NFL.
Save Roquan Smith right now.
Out
of Chicago.
Mel.
I want to see Aaron Rodgers come to the Raiders.
Brian Burns. Somebody need to pass.
Ooh, that's a good one.
They're not trading him.
That's a really good one.
They're not going to trade him.
But
They should blow the whole thing up, but they're not.
I mean, they're not going to. They need to, but
they're not going to blow it up to the end of the season, so that way they know whose picks are where, and just kind of they're not going to do it in the middle. They're gonna because what I've noticed, you can get a lot better picks in the off season than you can during the season, because teams are going to lowball you during the season because they know you got a deadline to hit, and if you try to trade at the deadline, you might take less than what you really should. Like, what did McCaffrey go for?
Shit, too much.
Have to
fly a lot though.
Second, third, fourth, and a fifth, I think.
But was there a first round in there? Was there a first rounder?
No.
In there? I guarantee you in the offseason there's a first rounder in there.
But you
it might be two. I'm not gonna hold you.
But that would depend on G-Baby. That would depend on if Christian McCaffrey stay healthy. If Christian McCaffrey stay healthy,
no, yeah, of course. But I'm saying, I'm assuming healthy.
First round, right? He would definitely.
Yeah, I'm assuming healthy.
So when you're talking in the season, like the player has to be worth a first round pick. In the off season, you're probably more reluctant to give away that first round pick.
Oh no, CMC is worth it. He's
definitely worth it. But at the time of him just coming off an injury or whatever it is, it's just like you don't really know where his future lies with us. So I'm gonna get what I can what I can get for him, and I'm just gonna move on because I don't want to keep him here, and then I got to figure out that situation. I just move on from him, get what I can get from him, and that's it. I think CMC goes for more and maybe a first round pick to another team.
No, yeah, for sure.
I don't think the 49ers
for sure.
in the same situation, but in the offseason give up the first round.
Yeah, because I just think in the offseason you have more teams to play with. Yeah, you have more teams to play with. Oh, Jimmy's gone. Jimmy just gone. I don't care what happens this season. He's gone. But you have more teams to play with because now teams are looking for going into next season. Whereas like the 49ers, they felt, hey, look, we know where our team is at. This will put us over the top. Whereas going into the season, a lot of teams might be like, hey, well, if we can make this move, and this move to change our whole team. A lot of people are going to change their whole teams mid-season. They're just going to get pieces that can help them right now and then worry about it later.
Yeah.
Mel. Oh, you said Brian Burns, right?
Yeah.
I mean, where would he even go?
I don't know where he would end up. Well, Robert Quinn just went to the daggone Eagles.
They don't even need him, honestly.
I'm
not gonna lie. For me, I think a person that I want to see be somewhere else and be productive is TJ Hawkinson. Now, I know. Listen. Let me finish. I feel like with TJ Hawkinson and what I've noticed. TJ Hawkinson's best game, in my opinion, was when he was getting targeted because he had no choice. Because literally all the other receivers were gone. I think TJ Hawkinson sometimes, and I saw this last year as well. Granted, they're a better team. Well, I don't even know if I could say that. They're a better offense. But I think TJ Hawkinson, I just really like the dude, and I really would have. I know they're not going to do it. That's why this is more like who I want to see on. I think TJ Hawkinson on a team that uses tight ends more would be a lot more valuable in a lot of people's eyes, even though he's already viewed as highly as he is. I think TJ Hawkinson, like I would more so trade him like in a situation like let's say he's just on a 1 year. If my top tight end gets hurt, I'm trading for him right now. Like Kittle, if he gets hurt, trading for him right now.
If Hawkinson was in Tampa, that would be cool.
I'm saying if he's on a 1 year, Trent. So if TJ Hawkinson is like on a 1 year, like this is the last contract. George Kittle gets hurt, I'm trading for him right now. I don't miss a beat personally, in my opinion.
You don't miss a beat.
I don't think. Yes, we know the blocking, but I think receiving wise, I don't think you miss a beat. Receiving wise, I don't think you miss a beat.
That's fine.
I just like TJ Hawkinson, and I'm tired of seeing him on the Lions. I think he's too good to be on that team.
I mean, that's not egregious.
That's everybody on the line.
I would like to see TJ Hawkinson on the.
Nah, Amon Ra could stay there. He need to develop. DeAndre Swift could stay there, but TJ Hawkinson.
The Lions.
I didn't want TJ to be there last year, honestly. But
the G League for the NFL.
The XFL.
They just develop players for other teams.
They low key should. They low key should make the XFL the G League of the
They
NFL.
basically are. They signed the
That's
deal
what
with
it's
the
gonna
NFL
be.
already.
The only people that I think there's only been like 4 or 5 people that like legit.
Yeah, because the XFL just started last year and then COVID hit and it destroyed them. But with the deal that the NFL signed with the XFL is that they're going to try rules out down there, try different things in the game down there. They're going to send players down there to develop. They're going to send referees down there to develop. And it's just going to be a system like the G League is for the NBA. It's going to be teams down here that you go and play on, and teams can call a player up or sign a player from the XFL in the middle of the season. Like, it's the same thing.
I mean, PJ Walker came from there. The dude from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The kick returner came from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was balling in the XFL too. You can find a lot of talent in there, players that actually can really play, but it's not given the opportunity. I used to watch the XFL when it came out, and they had some really good teams. Yeah, you had your teams that you knew were just going to be good, and you had your teams that you knew just sucked. But when you're in the development stage of something, that's going to show more than it would in the NFL when you have your sub teams, because the Lions sucked last year, but they were in almost every fucking game. You're not going to get that in the start of XFL. The teams that suck, they're going to get blown out a lot. Just what it's going to be, but it's going to be a good thing for the NFL, because now you can send players down there. You can send refs down there to train them better. The NBA need to do that. Get a ref system too. Like, you send a ref that you can call a ref up, because having all these old school refs, or get some new faces in there that ain't tarnished by relationships, because relationships matter too. You got a good relationship with somebody, it's easier for me to call something on you.
Yeah. Well, last thing in the show, we're going to get through these picks. So, we obviously had the Ravens versus Buccaneers on Thursday. So, in London, the return of Russell Wilson, Broncos versus the Jaguars, who have their yearly London game for whatever reason.
Russell's working out on the plane.
They're going to move their fucking asses out there.
What'd you say?
I took the Jaguars.
Not on the plane.
Not on the plane?
He was working out on the plane. He was seriously
working out on the plane.
Yep, working out.
He was working out on the plane.
4 hours of the 8-hour trip, man. He was doing the high knees, running up and down the aisles. Russ is ready, man.
Russ is doing the most. He was doing the most on that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If your ass really took your time out the day to work out in a million fucking feet in the air and you fucking perform like shit, almost.
Hey, I'm gonna be.
They still gonna lose
if he comes out here and they lose.
His ass doing sit-ups and
after
shit
all this, the whole week, him working out, his teammates being asleep, and him doing high knees up and down the aisles and watching film for the last hour. And I don't get jet lagged, and I got a whole system. And yeah, once they go out there and get that ass,
let's die.
Broncos country, that's right. Yeah, I got the Jags.
I got the Jags.
Yeah, and I got the Jags.
Let's ride, Jags.
Let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
I don't even know who's going to win this damn game, bro. Both these teams are ass.
It's gonna be a fucking toilet bowl. But somebody,
I don't know how that happened, but
somebody got to win. So
it's gonna be 3-4.
The Jaguars.
I'm gonna say fuck it, Jags by 3, game-winning field goal type shit.
Late field goal.
72-yard field goal.
Absolutely.
Because ain't none of them moving the ball.
Who the kicker is? He got foot. He's gonna knock it down that day.
You better call destroy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I feel like
we need to get destroying on yourself.
Man, the Jaguars need to learn to finish games, man. That's really the only thing. They shouldn't be 2-5. I'm still going Jags. I'm still a believer. Next game, Cowboys versus Bears.
Cowboys. Boss.
Cowboys. I seen somewhere that they had the Cowboys on upset alert this week, and I was like, why would you even say that? Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Like, I
say Cowboys.
Let's not start that, bro. Like,
I think Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons is going to be on.
Let's not do that.
Justin Fields' ass.
Let's not do this, okay? ESPN, NFL, all you don't do that. Justin Fields had one okay
need the
thing.
rain to play well? I don't know.
Let's not do that.
Cowboys.
Dolphins versus Lions.
Dolphins.
Don't get caught, but I got the Dolphins. He was back last week.
He was?
That was his first game, though. First game.
Dolphins, but yeah, don't get caught. Next game, Raiders versus Saints.
I got
I got
Raiders.
the Raiders winning. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The Raiders.
I got the Raiders winning. If you still got
I'm going
Andy
with the
Dalton,
Saints.
if you still got,
You would say the same thing with Jameis Winston as the quarterback. So
yeah, I'm saying y'all got two shitters at quarterback, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. Y'all got a draft bus and then just another ass quarterback. So like,
You got a draft bus and a career bus.
now, I ain't gonna lie. I think Andy Dalton got drafted in the first round, so his ass might be into a damn draft bus.
I think he was drafted in the first
I
round.
don't think he was. I don't think Andy Dalton's a draft bust at all.
He's a career bus.
He's just. I don't even think that.
He's
I
a
just think
career
old
bus.
now. I just think he's old now.
Nice career bus.
But
Actually,
yeah.
no, he had some. He had a few decent seasons.
I mean, he
Didn't they win the
I mean,
division like 4 years in a row? With like
I don't
10
think
wins in each of them years?
How many wins
I
he
think
got
he
in the
only
playoffs?
missed. I think he only missed the playoffs once his
How
entire.
many wins he got in the playoffs?
He's still ass, but
How many wins he got in the playoffs?
Andy ain't no draft bust, but Jameis for sure.
How many wins does Andy Dalton have in the motherfucking playoffs?
I don't know.
I think he got 0.
I don't know, 0.
Because wasn't it AJ McClown or whatever that?
Oh, that year where I actually thought they could win one and then he got hurt in week 15?
My guy Jeremy Hill, he fumbled, bro. Like,
yeah, he did.
was good.
Absolutely. What's going on? Patriots versus Jets.
Yeah, who I took in that one? I took
Jets.
Patriots.
I think I
Jets.
took the Jets. I think I took the Jets on that.
I'm going
Especially
Jets.
if Mac Jones is playing.
Yeah, I'm the only one that picked the Patriots. I took the Patriots.
It's just mind-boggling to me, Mel, that you will shit on Mac Jones left, right, and center, but somehow are a fan of Baker Mayfield. That just
Yeah, that
You
don't make
like
sense.
you like
That's-
Jameis Winston. We're not doing that.
I like him. I'm not
He
sitting here
likes-
calling him
He
better
likes
than Kirk
Andy
Cousins.
Dalton.
I like Andy Dalton as well. I like Taysom Hill. I like everybody on our team except PJ Williams and what's old boy?
Marcus Callaway.
Him too. That he just found my hit list. There's another defensive guy that I don't like.
The picks.
It's PJ Williams and somebody else.
The one that he said that may be considered for defensive rookie of the year, Adobe, that corner, that dude.
He's been making me mad, but I'm not. I don't hate him. Who did I just say? Titans and Texans.
Texans.
Titans or Texans? I took the
Titans.
I'm going Titans, but this is not going to be an entertaining game to watch.
No, it's gonna
Oh,
be
side note, that's who I just thought about. Get Brandon Cooks out of Houston, please.
That's not a bad
Get Brandon Cooks out of Houston, please. Like
Yeah.
he do not need to be there. Anyways, Commanders versus Colts.
Commander versus who?
Colts.
Commanders. Washington.
Colts.
Heineke is on the road. This is gonna be 2-0.
Wait.
Colts.
Y'all are so. Oh
Wait, so you
my
like Baker
God,
and
bro.
Heineke, and that nigga is dirt. Oh my god.
He wasn't there last week, but oh my gosh, bro.
First of all, I am a Washington fan at heart. That's what I grew up watching. So we have no quarterback.
I mean, I'm not going to
Zero.
trust Sam Ellinger, but I think if Jonathan Taylor's playing, is he playing or not?
I don't know.
If he's playing, I think he can carry.
He played last week. He's playing this week.
I think this
Oh,
might
then-
be one of his like how he did. He had I think week 1 we had a big ass game. He might have this one too.
Crazy.
I just hate that y'all like.
Oh, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
gonna lie. I hate when y'all just like. Y'all get on me. Y'all get on me about hyping up Andy Dalton and Jameis Winston, but y'all talking about Bailey Zappi and Taylor Heineke. Like, what are we doing?
My
man?
options were Carson Wentz or Tyler Heineke. Trust me,
And Carson Wentz is
I
bad.
went with the better choice.
Are you using one game to justify Taylor Heineke's better than Carson Wentz?
Ever since Tyler Heineke said
He's doing the same thing with
originally
Bailey Zappi and Mac Jones.
This is what
That's
I wanted
so
to say.
gross.
This is what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to say.
I was on Heineke when he first started playing.
He was.
This is what I wanted to say.
Dude, he was one fumble away from beating Tampa in the playoffs.
And that's why I think that's the only reason why Taylor Heineke still has this hype around him, because he played good in that one game. That's the only
He
reason.
played good in more than one game.
Yeah, he played good.
He is mid as hell. Like we trying to
He
like.
mid.
I never said he was. I
ain't the
said
top
my
of the-
options was Carson Wentz or Tyler
And I'm
Heineke.
taking Carson Wentz. That's my thing. Like You talking about
No,
I ain't taking no fucking Carson Wentz.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, all right. I mean, y'all gonna see it eventually.
Eventually.
That's the y'all gonna see it, and y'all gonna see it with Bailey Zappi as well. Y'all gonna chill out in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna revisit this.
This is what I wanted to say.
We can revisit it.
This is what I wanted to say. I took the Commanders as well because of Heineke as well, but for the reason henceforth, where did Trevor Lawrence? That's how you say. What's his name? Terry McLaurin. How you say that?
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah. Where did he get his nickname from? Scary Terry.
Yeah, I forgot that game.
By playing it with the quarterback Heineke. So, and to back that up, when he went to the game last Sunday, all of a sudden Terry was getting catches. He was getting the ball thrown his way.
I have a question.
I mean,
was he not getting called Scary Terry with Alex Smith?
Oh no, that could be, but you knew Scary Terry when Tim Heineke was there. There was no Scary Terry
because he was there before with Alex Smith.
I didn't say he got the name. Well, I'm wrong about where he got the name, but where you heard of him being Scary Terry was when Tim Heineke or Terry Heineke, whatever his fucking name is, when the Heineke dude was there. It was, this guy could be a good wide receiver. He's going to be a top 5 wide. He's going to be a top 10 wide receiver. And then all of a sudden, Carson Wentz get there, and the guy ain't even get fucking targets. That's my point, G-Baby. Is that when Heineke is there, he's going to get targets, and he's a good wide receiver. So why not bet why not bet on the Commanders? That's all I'm saying. Let's move on.
I mean, okay. I mean, that's.
You're taking the Commanders too. Just say it.
Oh yeah, of course I'm taking the Commanders. Absolutely, I'm taking the Commanders.
All right, you're taking Tim Heineke. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't shit on Taylor Heineke like everybody else do, but Mel
taking Bill Heineke.
Mel be an OD. Mel be an OD.
I didn't OD. I just said we're gonna go 2-0.
Listen, we're all taking Paul Heineke. Let's go. Let's move on.
All right. Next game on the list: 49ers versus Rams.
I'm taking
49ers.
They split.
So I'm taking the Rams.
I took the Rams.
Game. I think they split.
I took the Rams.
And Debo's out too. Yeah, I think he's out.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
He's out.
Yeah, I took the Rams.
Let's go, Brandon Ayuk. 15 targets.
Come on, yeah, get all those targets G-Baby wants you to get, because that goes all to my points. And guess what? Your boy on the 6th game. Your boy on the 6th game.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, hey, and I'm right behind you.
Your boy on the 6th game winning.
I won with Kenyon Drake getting 0.5.
Listen, nobody wanted to. 2 seconds.
So
nobody wanted to
That's
listen to
crazy.
Troy when Troy said the
Troy
curse happened.
Why do you have Kenyon Drake? That's a whole other question.
Well, I didn't know they were going to activate Gus Edwards, and he was good the week before.
Nobody listened when Troy said, blame it on GK for beating me week 1, because now everybody going to suffer. It's a curse. It's the Troy fantasy curse. Everybody just brush it up like Troy bullshit. He over there Troy, the nigga 6 wins in a row. Come on, we're going for 7. We're going for 7. And guess what? Most of you niggas up here got shitted on by me.
I think you beat me barely. I don't know if
I didn't beat you nothing barely. You got shitted on. Every win is a shit.
Next game, Panthers versus
Falcons. Put on everybody.
Falcons.
I took the Falcons.
Let's go Falcons. Cardinals versus Vikings.
I took the Cardinals
versus Vikings.
D-hop back.
As much as I hate this,
not gonna lie. That might be I don't know.
D-hop back. I'm taking Cardinals. Damn. And then they just get another weapon too.
Robbie Anderson.
But
I mean,
that bum ass nigga.
it's not really a weapon, but
Mr. Mike Will, Mr. Mike Will.
Yeah. He's just another light skin man. He's just another light skin.
Listen, he adds a deep threat. He adds another deep threat to him. Robbie Kennedy is weapon deep. All right, I think that's why they got him.
That is the most overrated receiver.
Oh no, 100%. I agree. That's why. Who got Robbie Anderson on their fantasy team? I think it's
Robbie Anderson. He just ass.
He's ass.
Like I said he thinks he's better than what he is.
There's a lot of people think he's better than what he
definitely.
is.
But that's that you have to. Mel, you was up there thinking that don't. Too. Yeah, you were.
Hey, the confidence can go a long way in the game. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that confidence.
I play ball. I know. I know what my confidence did to me. The more I get in you motherfucker here, I know what it did to me. Go ahead,
Steelers versus Eagles.
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 You know what's so crazy about this team, though? They should be 3-4 or 4-3. They really should. Even with the bad quarterback play, the Steelers. They really should be better than this. Like,
You think?
that defense dropped 4 interceptions. Tua was trying to give them the game. And they were shooting themselves in their own foot. Like, it's just... Oh, and then Kenny Pickett. Oh, my goodness, bro. Run! Like, just keep going straight. You would have got the first down. You forcing it, and you do a duck to the corner of the end zone. Like, but anyways, I mean, Eagles are going to kill him. Like, they're going to kill him. But I'm looking at their 2-5, and even though I thought they were going to start 1-7, the way they've played, they should be 3-4 or 4-3. Next game, Giants versus Seahawks.
I've been up in the air about this fucking game.
I'm gonna be nasty. But like this, I'm waiting because y'all got this bet, so I'm gonna see where G Baby goes.
Still alive. The
I've been
streak
up in the
still
air
alive.
about this game
We gonna
all
win this
day.
1 weekend. The
I
streak's
don't
still
give a
alive.
fuck. We winning this game.
All day. I've been up in the air about this game. I really don't know because it can honestly.
I
it can go
think
either
Gino
way.
gonna go in there. Gino gonna go in there and do it. But I just want to see where G Baby go with this.
You know
'Cause
what?
He got money on the road.
Yo, me and G, I really hope, don't let Geno Smith start playing fucking bad. Because all this talk I've been hearing about Geno Smith and, he has a potential to be a franchise quarterback.
No.
I never-
Yeah.
I never said that. No.
Wait. I have a question. Wait. So y'all think Bailey Zappi should take over the starting job because he's just that good? But y'all down on Gino? Make it make
Gino's been
sense.
playing good football.
I'm not down on. No, I said Gino.
we're
No,
not
I
doing
said
that.
Gino's gonna go in there and do it. I never said he's a franchise quarterback. That's a lie.
I feel that the system that the Seahawks running works for Gino.
He's playing for a contract.
Playing
That's what he's
good
doing.
football. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I'm
he's
looking
playing
for.
good football.
Oh,
but
so
the
once he
system
gets
that they have
that
there
contract,
is
he gonna be ass, right?
He's playing for that bread. I'm
And then once he get that bread, he gonna be ass, right?
I don't know.
Warnock, you're dragging it. Warnock, you're dragging it. I'm sorry. You are dragging it, bro. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but I am taking the Seahawks. There's money on the line. I am picking against the Giants every week until I get my money.
Okay.
I'm not getting it, bro. The bet's still alive.
Hey, when it ends this week, I'll send you the cash app.
Look,
Sunday night game, Packers versus Bills.
Buffalo and ass whooping.
The Bills are gonna beat the shit out the Packers.
Bills coming to that game. Winning our
I wish you would.
You know what?
I wish you would.
You know what? Ain't Mel had done his little upset shit? No, fuck it. I'm saying it. They beat them. Oh, fucking well.
Hey, $20 on it. Add to
Hell
it.
no.
I knew you was finna do it too. Nah, I'm taking the Bills. 6-1. Josh Allen, do your thing.
Nobody done their little upsets.
Nah, you know what? Trent, fuck that. Aaron Rodgers called everybody out this week.
Not that they gonna step it up.
I'm going with Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay.
I'm taking the Bills.
I'm going Green Bay.
We should have talked about that. We should talk about that. The fact that he did
Packers
that shit,
gonna get their ass beat.
Yeah, the fact that he did that shit though was kind of crazy. Man.
I'm letting every
That shit was
every running
hilarious.
back, every D lineman getting that motherfucker. Here, Aaron Rodgers, take this. Couple of sacks at the beginning of the game.
Aaron Rodgers going to throw for 450 and 5 touchdowns.
To who?
I don't know, but he going to do it.
Val Scantling.
He ain't even on the team no more.
Hey, they got Romeo Dubes. They said, what's the name? Who Dub say family on the same level as Julian Edelman? You know, maybe so.
Gosh, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Aaron Rodgers going to throw an 80-yard pass to himself.
Probably.
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it.
Don't start Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. They're getting shut down. Last game, Monday night game, Bengals versus Browns.
Taking the Browns.
Bengals.
Bengals.
I'm taking the
Oh, nah, yeah, Bengals.
I'm gonna take
Actually,
the Bengals,
yep.
but I think their offense dead ass about to struggle.
Oh,
You know what's so crazy? I'm glad you said that. And this is how we're going to end the show because I'm glad you said that. This is the last
Hey,
thing.
Jamal's not there.
Necessarily.
I might have to switch that.
I cannot wait. I can't wait until T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd show y'all that they are competent enough receivers to where the offense, I won't say it's gonna be the exact same, but they will be just fine. They will be just fine.
And this is not Wakanda forever, motherfucker. This is locked up. This is what this is right here.
That niggas are
Locked up.
What? I'm sorry. The Browns secondary just locks shit up now?
Denzel Ward is about to put T. Higgins in fucking Rikers Island.
In jail.
G-Baby, I want to
I cannot. I cannot wait.
And then I'm gonna be real gross because you know who did Denzel Ward up, G baby? The nigga that you hate the most. So let T. Higgins.
So crazy.
Let T. Higgins not do shit against Denzel.
You know what's crazy?
Let T. Higgins not do shit.
You know what's crazy?
Oh
my gosh! I want to make sure you hear when T. Higgins as the #1 option.
I got him as a big game.
Let people know, hey, I'm like this too, nigga.
Yeah.
I got this too, nigga.
Yeah, baby. We not ending the show off like this. Cause you know what? Mel, you gotta walk back a mean.
Hold on. We can't.
Before, yeah. What's up?
Which one?
I just got one. I got one question for G Baby, then we can quick it. Turn it to Trent, but real quick because we got to get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
How many push-offs is Higgins gonna have?
That's nasty.
At least 4, but it don't matter. He gonna.
Hey, hold up. Hey, all your favorite receivers push off too. So hey, if they didn't throw the flag, hey, Moolage, if they didn't throw the flag, let
them know. I ain't see it. If they didn't throw the flag, it don't count, man. What you talking about?
You was just over here caping for me. Now you on the other side. What you doing?
Hey, I'm on T. Higgins bandwagon right now. I ain't even
What?
talk to me.
Alright,
You
kick
have
it to
to
Trent so we
walk
get out
back
of here.
Tyreek Hill not top 10, please. Right now.
Oh
I
yeah.
I couldn't hear it. Say it again.
You
need to walk back that Tyreek Hill is not top 10.
Like right now.
No, I told you I would change it during the season if he played.
Tyreek Hill's not top 10 what?
Why was he not top 10 before that? He said he's not a top 10 receiver.
Holy shit.
I don't look the same way. No, the same way. Hold on, let me do this where I'm pointing. The same way.
I ain't gonna lie, Trent. I might have to walk that back.
He was saying,
"I've been playing no good football lately, boy. I ain't
no,
even."
yeah, I don't do.
Wait, the same way what? The same way what?
I ain't.
You don't. You talk about how Mike Williams is just
not the same category. Not the same category. Not at all the same category. That is OD.
So OD, like
Mike Williams can't even sniff Tyreek Hill's balls, bro. Let's not.
No,
do this.
I didn't say. No, I didn't. No, I said it's for the same reason. Because to me, Tyreek Hill is a one-trick pony. It's a good trick. It's a good trick.
You are criminally underrating his route running.
That was me like 3 years ago.
But I think a lot of his consensus still they feel Tyreek game is predicated on his speed, not his route running.
Yeah, and I'm like he's shown me. I'm not, like I said, I'm never one to not adjust myself. I don't stay in the same lane. I said it. If he goes there and he does things differently than what I'm used to seeing him do, then I'll change that. I'm good with that.
Has he really done things differently though? Because he just looks same old Tyreek to me. He's just got a different quarterback.
Right, but that's what Mel's saying. He's still that one-trick pony.
Yeah, I'll get he's still producing.
That's why he's still
somewhat.
not 5'10". Still a one-trick.
Somewhat. What do you mean somewhat?
I'm still not taking him. I'm still not taking him over Justin Jefferson.
That's fine.
I'm still not taking him over Jamar Chase. I'm still not taking him over Devontae Adams. I'm still not taking him over Stephon Diggs. I'm not taking him over Cooper Kupp.
That's fine to me. That's fine to me. That's fine to me. Jamar Chase is.
Jamar Chase is just a bigger version of Tyreek Hill.
Yo, it's crazy Warnock said that shit too. But I definitely disagree. I don't think he's a bigger version of Tyreek Hill.
And on that note, Trent, final thoughts.
The streak will continue. If we lose, I'm gonna be fucking sick. Especially like this is the game I do not want to lose. Like this specific game, because all this hype about Geno is gonna be prime time. Any other game, it cannot be this one.
I'll tell Geno Smith this. This is my final thought, so you can skip me, G baby. If the Giants keep the game close, you're not beating us in the fourth quarter. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, I think if the game gets close at the end, they're not winning.
You're not beating us in the fourth quarter. Danny get it done dimes is different. All right.
He done had
Mullage, final thoughts.
He done had like 4 game winning drives. Hey.
Mullage, final
I'm
thoughts.
back, man. Follow the sports TikTok. Follow the sports Twitter. Sports Muru. Yeah, go Raiders, man. Y'all know what it is.
Male, final thoughts.
I don't even got none because this is
To be continued.
stop. Yeah, to be continued. Don't disrespect Derek.
David Cole.
That's all.
Go Raiders.
And my final thoughts, I will be $50 richer come Monday. I will be $50 richer.
Make sure y'all
You better hope so.
Yeah, I will be $50 richer. And shout
Make
out
sure y'all
my
tune
guy
in
T
to
Higgins.
win this bet.
Y'all follow the TikTok. Y'all see it up under there. Follow the TikTok. Follow the Instagram from the sideline _podcast. Facebook from the sideline sports. Follow us, like, comment, subscribe. We out of here.